at me. Oh, brother. Oh, I didn't even check to see if the mic... No, it's fine. It's in the right hole. Got it. Cool. Can we just jump right into it, please? Gaming. Where's Minecraft? Hi, everyone. It's Jenta. As you can see, my tracking is not the best right now. I'm using my webcam. That's why my PC is angry at me right now. I didn't plan the stream. I've been playing Minecraft on my own time, and I did an oopsie, and I took too much meds. So now I'm kind of like, I'm medicatedly freaking out. I don't know how to explain it. If you have like anxiety or depression meds that have like a sedative effect, you might understand, but basically it's like you still have the thing that's wrong with you going on emotionally, but like you can't express it. You're just kind of like, I guess you're drugged. So that's what I am right now. I'm very drugged right now, and I don't like it. I should take like a 1 milligram of Ativan to try to level it out. I don't know why when it gets like this, it always gives me like a cold sensation, like a numbing sensation in the back of my throat. Oh man, it was Seroquel that did it. I was like, so the problem is I'm starting to not be able to discern what is, panic versus what is just like in a headspace that needs to like cut off, like your brain keeps going down a direction that you shouldn't be thinking, right? And I've been doing that a lot. I don't know why I decided just randomly to like have an understanding of how life works, because I just realized, man, people be living their lives and they do stuff because it's like, when people are like, it's a once in a lifetime thing. I've never comprehended what that meant. So I'm like, damn, I really didn't do shit for 5-6 years, brother. What? AC? What happened to your name? You're not supposed to be AC anymore. Nandayo. Also, hi Brad. Also, I'm hearing you twice. Oh, is my mic wigging out? Is my mic double? What is happening? What? Anyways, yeah, so I'm just playing Minecraft and dinking around and trying to like push through, because when I take a med and it does this to me, like the first hour or two is like the strongest. Meds hit me right away and then they peter off, not quickly but in a degree. So yeah, I'm kind of fighting through it right now. That's the audio login from clicking from Discord. Discord's not on, man. Nandayo. Well, I'm just gonna trust that things are fine because I can't put any more time to it. I wasn't even gonna have my model or chaos bot on, right? But I'm like, hey, if anybody here wants to hear, I'm not punch drunk like I was, I was singing songs and whatever. I ain't that drunk, not yet. Jenta never drinks, but still somehow ends up drunk. Oh, the lighting might be too dark for my webcam to pick up. Shiza. I'm guessing it's been a rough morning. It's been weird. Oh wait, Vio, what? It's auto login from clicking from Discord. Oh, you have 2 accounts. I swear, you puppeting JW. That's my conspiracy theory. How do I figure out to make... What if I made the window smaller? Like this. Does that... Okay, it gives me enough light. I have to use my monitor as a light source. Whatever. Hey, scuff stream scuff. Deal with it. Where is... Man, where is it? This one? Got it. Where is it? I guess we doing square gameplay today. I'm enjoying myself. Why don't I go over here? And then I push this over there. Yeah, we're changing it up. Oh God, I'm so drunk. Not puppeting. Keyword not yet punch drunk. I'm sorry. Like, nothing really was going on. It's just like, oh, poor Dreamy, by the way. Bless her heart. She's been having a rough time. I think she's too chunk, and it's, oops, going the wrong way. It's really impacting her health. So we got like a spray for her butt or something, and she's been following me all night, and she's been dreaming. Dreamy was like, her tail was wagging in her sleep, and her feet were kicking, and she was snoring. She's like done like 12 naps in the span of what, 7 hours? What the hell is this? Oh, it's wheat. Okay, right. It just, the shaders make everything look strange. But yeah, anyways, poor Dreamy. I thought she had settled down and I might have been able to go to sleep too. But then suddenly, I just feel her going like, right, because she's moving the sheet or whatever. And I'm like, uh-oh. Like, she looks at me like a deer in headlights, but like pleading. She's like, Mom, help. And I'm like, uh-oh, what'd you do? So I'm like, I'm baby talking her, and I'm like, it's okay, what's wrong? Can you sit up? You gotta tell me what's wrong. I don't know what happened. Is that lava? It is. So I was baby talking her. I'm like, are you okay? Because she sat down. She's been protecting her butt a lot because she knows we're helping her butt, but she also is having problems with her butt. It's a love-hate relationship. I'm baby talking her, and I'm like, can you tell me what's wrong? What happened? And then I pick up, like, I put my arm under her, like, legs to keep her up, and I just see a small little brown spot on on the sheet. Okay, so I've learned with Dreamy that it is best, she gets the corner of my bed, so I fold up a sheet like 4 times, and she gets her own sheet just for that corner, right? I don't know if it's technically a sheet or if it's like one of those super thin blankets or whatever you call it. It is a sheet. So she gets her own sheet because I learned that she was staining my sheets with her pee-pee foot, because when she goes potty, sometimes she still has pee-pee on her foot, and so she stained my sheets. And then I'm like, hey, why don't I just give her a sheet? She used to have blankets. I don't know what happened to giving her blankets. I think she's warm. She doesn't have a problem being warm anymore. She's mastered the art of being warm. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to find, so Trail Runes is where the architecture's thing is, right? I had to look it up. That's what I want to do, basically. I got fed up with sorting my garbage. I installed 2 different mods. I was very proud of myself. I installed my own mods, or extension packs, or whatever the frick you call it. So look what I can do. Watch this. This is great. Did I ever finish the Dreamy story? So anyway, she did a little poo-poo. I think she trusted a fart too much. And watch this. Boop. Hell yeah. It just breaks right away. Best mod ever. Love it. 10 out of 10. Let's just do it again. It's just so satisfying. Look. Okay, well this one's touching it, so that's not fair. Oh yeah. What? Who's touching it now? Well, anyways, if it's not touching, it'll disappear. It's kind of Darkwood Forest does this. Anyways, moving forward. Sadly I have to go to work, so I'll catch the VOD later. Aw, Brad. That's crazy. So yeah, I'll say this to anybody that watches my VODs. Am I your podcast? Or do you just say that? You don't have to tell me, but I'm curious. It's sweet that you think, like, telling me gives me something, but I would rather be like, yeah, Jenta, bye. You don't know. Man, am I close yet? I've just been I haven't been paying attention at all what I've been doing. I am out of it. I am out of it. I saw the Nux Taku thing. I love that girl that like is defending him so much while he's just being really passive about it, and he's like, hey, you know, shit happens, and you know, I've seen it from this way and that way. And I'm like, man, this really gave me so much more, like, Nux was just a person that kind of does stuff that sometimes even I'm like, I don't want to watch it, so, you know, right, his content's too crazy sometimes. It's mellowed out a lot. I like watching his reaction. It was very fun to watch him watch Has-Been Hotel. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I enjoyed that, right? But man, he really could have done Mutahar bad. If you don't know what happened, Mutahar and Nux are anti-loli, and I guess somebody called Mutahar on Reddit a PDF file because they reacted to some kind of hentai a long time ago, because Nux like showed it. It was like one of those reaction things. Hey, we found it. And so he just literally, I don't know, he had a meltdown for no reason and literally did a hit piece on Nux, and even his own community's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Uh-oh, can I not craft? Do I have to extend this? Oh, I messed it up on this screen. But yeah, like, Nux really doesn't have to give Mutahar any grace. That's why I like that girl that was like, I'm pissed for you, and she, right, I don't know how to explain it. I followed her. I had to find her. I was like, she better have a YouTube channel, because I'll be mortified if I can't, like, listen to her rants again. Her name is Hermes. She does not look like a Hermes. She has steampunk aesthetic. She has like a cog hat. Get out of here. Like a cogwheel hat. She's very steampunk. Oh yeah, look, so, okay, I upgraded my bags. You can stack these only to 3 times. And there's like 2 more above this one, or maybe 1 more. So I can have a stack of over 1,200 of something. It's glorious. I have 3 backpacks. This one, like, I found one in a cave. I don't know. It was like, it was meant to be. Anyways, we gotta do this. I was originally going to, like, so I have Arcane queued up because I have brain rot and I keep watching the same thing, is because I'm not, like, it's like putting on the TV for background noise, but not really for what it's for, you know? So I just have Arcane queued up to listen to. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a problem with my shovel. My shovel's gonna eat through this. So I learned from the Stargazer server how to do this properly, because if the suspicious gravel falls, it loses whatever was in it. So it's best to start completely from the top, which is very accurate to, like, archaeological stuff. Alright. You got to be delicate. Why does this feel small? This one looks small to me. Jenta, I'm so happy. I passed 2 exams, which I did yesterday. Today, I'm not certified. What? I am not certified to become a PC technician? Eh? Congrats! But wait, so did you make it? Also, Madara, welcome to the stream. Passed 2 exams. Which is, so what's an exam? Isn't it just like, is it like a test that, I haven't been in school for so long. What is an exam? What is quiz? What is a lesson? Plus, is it college? You have college. How does that work? Also, you missed it. I'm very punch drunk. I incidentally took, I guess, too much meds, so I'm fighting against it, and it's not fun. Isn't this shovel? Why shovel not work? Oh, there it goes. It worked now. But yeah, I'm glad you did that. Congrats. Studying is hard. became a technician. My brain is so fried. I meant to type, I am, sir. Okay, congrats. Dang. Now what? What's the job? What do you get? What's the reward here? Oops. I gotta be careful. Scheiße. Oh, this is suspicious gravel, I think. Because if you look at that, this little, if it has like a little butthole looking thing. No, they might be the same. Hold on. Oh, no, I was right. Hell yeah. First treasure. It's gonna be garbage, but I love it because it's just soothing my little brain. I hacked two of some trees. How do I get a chest? I need more because this is gonna be a lot of garbage. I filled like 4 chests full of garbage on the Stargazer server before I died. In fact, that's how I died, because I was doing the archaeological sites. It was a huge one. And then I died and I got real butthurt. So I haven't been on. I haven't really been on since. It's basically a super hard test that I need to pass my certification. I'm not saying that you worked too hard. I'm just saying, could you have just lied? There's a terrible realization I had that doctors who've been doctors for 40 years, if they faked being doctors, you know, like their certification isn't even like real, but they're still a doctor, like you can background check their certificate or whatever to see if they're still, like, if they were an actual legit doctor or if they're just like, they never actually passed the test. I was like, whoa, man. I can't tell these apart. Okay, these are the same. It helps once there's a lot of gravel next to each other. I do line up this, what is this called? The terracotta. Terracotta. Avocado. Is it grippy brown? What are you talking about, brown coffee? You pooping in a cup? Okay. Echo, you'll never change. You know what? I need the collar because I need to be monitored. I need walkies. You see those videos where dogs are like high out of their mind after a surgery? That's me right now. I'm talking, but the words aren't real. Brother. Don't tell me this one's small. I will piss on its grave. Like, dude, I came here to work hard and discover things, and I only got one thing, and it was dye. You can't leave me just on dye. That's not daijobu, brother. Don't tell me the one small is also the story of my life. Are you role playing? Look, I know I have a collar and I'm a cat girl, but I am not like that. We don't role play here. We be cringe. We be normal cringe. Wait, this one, see, this one looks like a butthole compared to this one, or maybe I'm hallucinating. Yeah, see that the middle is darker, which kind of looks like a butthole, and then you. Why did I pause there? Ooh, I love dye. Is it dye? Is it wheat? Also, how does that make sense? You get wheat, you know, the thing that has to grow. I think there should be 2 types of wheat for just doing this. We need to, like, mix it up because it's kind of like ancient honey. Did you know honey does not go bad? So, like, when people were, like, raiding or excavating or whatever, discovering, like, pyramid tombs, they would find, like, jars of honey, and it was completely good. Okay, none of these are suspicious gravel. I mean, I think I'm right. There we go. What was I talking about? I have no recollection of today. I need an adult. I am an adult. Oh, Tyron G! Oh my god, my brain is so fried. I saw Tyron G, and then I thought it was AC, and then I thought it was JW, and then I'm like, they're all the same people, right? And I'm like, no, they're not. What is wrong with your brain, brother? No, Madara, do not say your age, please. You don't need to advertise yourself to potential predators online. You should never tell people your age, ever. Especially if it's under 18. You have to be 18 so the state doesn't have to give a shit about you. No advertising your age, please. It's an unspoken rule. Like, I don't want to write that as a rule because people are going to be like, what? I'm like, yeah, that's my reaction. Don't tell me how old you are. I don't care, but somebody might, and I'm not going to be held responsible if you're a jackass. Child or not, it is your parents' fault for your actions. That is my thought process. Man, this is small. I'm gonna be... Okay, there's another one. I'm gonna be so butthurt if it's still, like, a small little one. I got so spoiled on the Stargazer when it was massive. It branched out, and then went down, and then branched out again. It was very nice. I got a lot of useless shit from it, and I enjoyed it. Sad the alert. What? Sound alerts aren't back yet? You mean TTS? Yeah, TTS is a thing. It should work. Oh, I don't think you actually know that TTS is even a thing, Echo. You can technically do TTS. Also, I don't have Streamlabs on because I don't have earbuds in. Like I said, I was planning on listening to Arcane, but I'm yapping. Man, that's a word now. I remember watching the New Year's firework thing on the news with my best friend. She slept over for the New Year's, and that was the year that selfie became the word of the year, and that was legendary. I think that was 2013, 12, I don't know, but it was legendary. I remember the first time I took a selfie. It was for Instagram, and I'm like, you know, your parents tell you, don't post yourself on the internet, right? So I was like, it was a completely normal picture. I had a Miku hat or something, which was not like, nobody had stuff like that way back when. Anyways, I posted it, and like I got 15 likes in like a half hour, and I thought that was like, it was cool, and then I was like, man, this seems, I'm too connected, and so I deleted Instagram. I don't know, that was my first ever experience with social media, and literally nothing bad happened. It was just like, wow, people could reach out to me, that's scary. I was like, no wonder they warn you. This is weird. I will say, I wish I could get my old Instagram thing, because I don't know if you guys ever watched Rise of the Guardians with Jack Frost. It's an animated movie that many people don't remember exists. But everybody remembers Jack Frost. Anyways, I did an Ask Jack Frost thing, and I was just so proud of myself. That was the first time I ever tried, like, not roleplay for like, you'd send me a question, and then I try to, in character with an edited photo, answering said question, which took a lot of work because I suck at creativity. Man, there's just nothing here, huh? Nighty-night, Jenta. Nighty-night, Tyranji. Madara, I'm gonna smack you. OMG, Jenta, please be my best friend. I love Ride of the Guardians. Yeah! Man, like, I watched it just a couple years ago, like, rewatched it, and I'm like, I can kind of see a little bit of Uncanny Valley, but, like, it's a charm, because then you have to remember when it was made, and you're like, wow. That was made to that quality way back when, and it got nothing. Oh, that's glass. It got no recognition whatsoever. Crime. Absolute crime. Because I don't know if you guys know this little internet... Is that not a butthole? Or is this one not a butthole? I don't know if you guys know this little nugget of internet lore, but people would do Rise of the Guardians, Jack Frost, Elsa, Merida... And it's some other bitch, I don't remember. Oh, no, it was, the dragon. How to Train Your Dragon guy. Yeah, I always thought that was so unique, and I'm like, man, how did somebody come up with this? That was my first experience with crack shipping, not crap shipping, crack shipping. It was, it was, I liked it. I was like, man, I didn't know you could do that. You can put two things together that make no sense. I can put two characters together that make no sense, and I can make them interact. I was like, illegal. My brain literally was like, that's illegal. You can't do that. I didn't say that to people, but that was like, because I was a kid that followed every rules, like everyone's rules, and so I didn't know that you could. I think this one's a butthole. I need to stop saying that. YouTube's gonna be like, what the hell are you talking about? Also, I haven't seen Rise of the Guardians, but I can take you to them. Shut up, brother. How's your day going, Madara? Oh my god, look at all this crap. I'm in a hole. You know, instead of going up there and dumping it in the chest, we have backpack. Backpack. Where'd the apple come from? Backpack. Yeah, backpack. Oh, I got it. Wait, when did I get a smithing template? See, this is the problem with getting a bunch of this garbage. You can't tell what you got when you got it, you know? Like, I got the dye. I got apparently a sign. What the hell? Spruce hang. Why is it? Oh, that's how many you can stack. Got it. Right. So we got it. Was it say danger? Danger template. And you know, like these bricks and stuff. So this is all basically what we got. Okay, got it. Cool. Glad we spent time on that. I haven't played Minecraft in a long time. What biome? So this is trail runes, which I was like, is that what it's called? Because this is just excavation, right? It's the most useless feature that they added that people were like, ooh, this might be cool, right? No, everyone hates it. If it wasn't for the armor trims, nobody would even give this the time of day, right? Like, this one's really boring. So far, it's like a straight shot down, which is not. I've seen big ones that spawned in vanilla Minecraft better. This one's just kind of boo-boo garbage, which I do like that when you're excavating, you can get rid of all the dirt and gravel and you can see the structure a little bit. It's like a broken ancient structure. I like that. It's very, for Minecraft doing that, it doesn't serve any purpose, but I like it. Right, because you look at this gravel, there has to be like a darkish pattern right here. And you can't really tell it apart from the rest if you don't have like other gravel next to it. Like, for example, I don't know what the side looks like, but I think you could see the dark patch on the side. But I prefer doing top down. That way so no gravel falls and I miss getting garbage, right? Like, all of this is just therapy right now. This is cope. I'm mining for copium. Tony! Tanuki, are you a raccoon? Welcome to the stream. Jenta, my grandpa, who sadly isn't with us anymore, got me a Rise of the Guardian DVD when I was little. I remember he called me to go to the highway near my house where stopped with his truck. He was busy with work, so he had to stop during a shipment so he can give me the DVD. Aww. That's so sweet. I must have gotten it. Was it in 3D? Did it have Blu-ray 3D? Because I had a 3D TV, which, yikes, man. The only thing, like, it was a nice gimmick, I will say. Very few movies actually incorporated the 3D very well. There was a Disney fairy thing, what was it called? I don't know, but it had Tinkerbell and her friends or whatever, like Secret of the Wings, where she has like a twin sister, Periwinkle. They did a miraculous job for the Blu-ray 3D. They actually gave a shit, and it was like popping in your face, but not like stupidly. I don't know how to explain it. If you've never had a 3D TV or seen 3D movies, it's an experience. It's kind of boring. I mean, now we have like the Oculus Rift and stuff. It's just get a VR headset. Why 3D? you can have headsets. Headset does better, which I will say, headset's almost painfully real, like you are in the room. There's a reason why so many people you watch videos when they're like doing VR, they just start like falling on their ass and flopping all over the place and hitting a wall, because you get immediately immersed even though you know you're in a game. Alright, here's one. What, did you ahegao me? I missed it. You naughty. I'm Tanuki, not raccoon. Isn't a Tanuki raccoon in Japanese? Tanuki. Tanuki is raccoon. Is it not? My day was bad until I clicked on stream. Now I'm good. Madara. Madara. How did you find me? I need you to answer my survey. How did you find my stream? Was I in your suggest? Oh my god, I thought I was floating for a minute. That jarred my brain. Holy shit. Oh, I literally thought I was floating up. Man, that messed me up. Senses mean no good. What do you call it? Phantom sense? Oh god, some people in VR are kind of weird. They're like, please don't walk through me, I have phantom sense. Which it's like, yeah, you can just respect that, but I'm like, you don't tell people that. Because you know they're gonna start fucking with you. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you lost my sympathy, you did this to yourself. If you have something that you don't like, and random strangers are just walking through you and you don't like it, you need to hide your character like all the characters, right? Like, this is not your safe space. This is a public lobby. I say this with no experience because I'm not on VR chat, but I watched a lot of VR chat content and I was like, whoa, right? Like, there was one where they, like, went to a daycare or something where people, I guess, roleplayed, like, being babies or something, which didn't look as bad until, like, I don't know. It was a little weird. I was expecting weirder, but it was pretty tame. This was me watching. I didn't go to the actual thing. Iris, my girl, how you doing? Well, good morning. Good evening. What time is it? It's 7:30. I think Mama Jenta said, hey, you better, like, get out of the house because the storms are coming and we're gonna be stuck here for in 2 days. There's a storm coming, so that was probably 2 days ago. Look, see, okay, there's 2 buttholes. Can you see that? Butthole, non-butthole, butthole. There we go. So then you take your little feather duster and you put it right here and it gives you garbage. Reishi! Reishi! Hi. How you doing? Oh my god. So, I know I've talked about, like, going to a convention with to see Paida perform. She's like a Kaigai idol. I have like 3 of her t-shirts. Purely, I didn't know her content. I just loved the shirt because Ocean and Space drew it and it was beautiful and I wanted it. And then it was like the most discounted thing and I'm like, that's robbery. Anyways, so when I went to the idol thing here, they are trying to, like, make funds to get a flower stand for Paida. You know, like the Japanese flower stands that VTubers get for events or idols get for events. That's what they're trying to do. And I was like, oh man, I wonder how they're gonna do that, right? And then I looked at how much it's gonna cost. $350. And I'm like, as somebody who's been with Dahlias and we've had people, you know, buy our flowers and then tell us, you know, like this is for a wedding or something. We had one, like this big Mexican family. They picked, I think we let them for like $100 or I don't know, $80. We're like, just pick anything you want. Like, take it all. Take anything you want, right? Because they were like, we have a wedding, we're gonna get a couple bouquets. We actually took down the sign so that nobody would they gave us a buffer period. They're like, hey, can we come back in 3 days? You know, right? It was very sweet and very special. We were so honored to be a part of somebody's wedding. That was one wedding. That one went fine. Then we did another one. This is the one where I'm like, for $350 to get a flower stand, I need to know who you're buying it from, how they're going to deliver it, and if you're going to be delivering it or placing it somewhere. Because I learned from this wedding thing, because she came back and she got like another like bouquet of flowers, because you can pick them. So we stopped cutting our own flowers. We just put a you pick sign. It's like, for $1 get whatever you want, right? Each flower dahlia, right? And they were pretty big. A small variety, big variety, I don't know. Anyway, she came back and told us, we were like, oh, blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh yeah, we were here to get flowers for the wedding, and yeah, it was beautiful. We actually had to last minute change everything, and I was like, what? Like wait, what happened? And she goes, so this is actually pretty sad, but like, we had all the bouquets and we wanted to make sure that they, we picked them a day early, so we put them in a fridge so that they wouldn't, deteriorate, which I never even thought about. I'm like, damn, that's actually kind of smart. But the problem is the fridge went it malfunctioned. It went way too cold and it froze all the flowers. They spent like $80 for bouquets, and they knew what they were doing. They actually made our flowers look really nice. They did all that work for nothing. And we were like, oh man. We were like, dude, like, I think me and Grandpa had the same mindset. It was like, do you just want some free flowers? That's horrible. She was so okay with it, right? I don't know. I felt so bad. It wasn't an our fault thing. Pumpkin Street, welcome to the stream. It was so weird. Right, the way she said it almost insinuated like, oh, I wish I could get like free flowers because I fucked up. But she didn't, because she was a regular. I don't know, it was just a vibe. I was like, she's like, yeah, that kind of sucked, but that's okay. Anyways, I'm getting like a bouquet for her table. Brother. I don't know, it was sweet. The Mexican wedding was very sweet too. We've had birthday parties, weddings. Oh my god. We had this one lady and her husband, and she had beautiful tattoos. And they were regular. They would get flowers from us all the time. And then like sometimes Grandpa's out there, so he'll talk to people who stop by, right? Like we let you do what you want to do. We've had kids, families, come and pick it. It's like, we will not interact with you unless we were already out there and you're showing an interest to be interacted. Otherwise it's like, no contact, you can do what you want. Thank you for the head pat, Echo. Right, it's very I don't know how to explain it. It's just comfy, and I don't know, we had a good reputation with the neighborhood. Where was I going with the story? My brain died. I don't know, what was I saying? Mexican wedding. I don't know where I was going with that. I have tattoos, tattoo lady. So she was there with her husband, and her husband looks very biker masculine, and she's like also kind of buff, but like lady buff, you know what I mean? And they just looked like such a badass couple, or like a married, I guess you're still a couple if you're married, huh? They were so fucking nice and cool. I love them. Anyway, so the lady's like, yeah, we're getting some flowers, and we like taking pictures of your flowers, and I'm actually going to get, this flower tattooed. She legit, and then like a month later or something, we got to see the tattoo, and it was like major money tattoo. This was not a small thing. Full shaded color detailed tattoo. That had to at least be $300 to $500. It was fucking nuts. It was beautiful. I can't believe there's a woman out here with a cool ass husband and she has our flowers tattooed on her. Man, like, it can't get better than that. I miss that shit so much. Everybody in our neighborhood has just kind of... we don't understand what happened to our neighbors. So originally, our fence neighbor, one of them, they were like a teacher at my school, and then they moved. They had like a Doberman or whatever, and so they sold the house, and a new family moved in, and then some weird shit happened. And I wonder if they worked, I think they were military. So they, oops, I destroyed that. That was one to mine. Ooh, fence. There's one. What was my brain saying? Anyways, it was weird. They were barely here for like a month or two. And then just other family, I don't know if they're related. We have not seen. There was like no sign, literally, that they were gonna sell it or something. I don't know. But now we have this new family, and they hate us. We still had our like you pick flower thing back then. This was like the last 1 or 2 years we did it, and they called the city on us. My mom didn't tell me and Grandpa because she's like, you guys would have been pissed, right? What fucking a-holes. We have this beautiful thing. They don't like it when people put any signs on their corner of their property. And we like, it was there. We were like having a conversation with them. I don't know, because we were mowing and I don't know what the hell they were I don't know. Grandpa was talking to them, and he goes and stops talking to us, goes over to a sign that's like on the edge of the road, and he picks it up. It's like a garage sale sign, and he throws it in his trash, and he's like, I would have been fine with it if they would have asked me, but they didn't ask me, so. And me and Grandpa just looked at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because I don't know if y'all know this, or at least this is where I'm from. You do not own the first foot of your house, right? Wherever your mailbox is, the first foot is still the city's property. People can put signs there, right? Anyways, so they have a sign, which I will say, it is fair that it's there, but they have legit 7 no dog pooping signs. It literally says no poop zone, and there's 6 of them. I never saw that before. I barely go on walks sometimes with my mom because I can't handle it sometimes. Because Dreamy gets a little bit squirrely, or I start having like really bad flare-ups, or I'm in a flare-up, and then we might meet another dog, and that's just a whole fucking fiasco. I hate it. But yeah, they hate us. They hate us, which is weird because like when we got rid of our pool, they're like, how did you do that? And we were so neighborly to them. Like I borderline got scammed by them because I did work. For $20, I did their lawn, and I picked up all the grass clippings me and Grandpa did, and we got like a garage like bag full of stuff, and that was not a part of the job title, but we're like, their lawn was so overgrown because I guess they were on vacation or something. They're military. They're not there all the time, but they had like 4 kids or something. Anyway, where was I going with this? I'm losing my train of thought again. I can't like do multitask stuff, I swear. Wait, what? There's more stuff here. Hold on. I didn't see this. Must be careful if you see gravel. There we go. See, this is bigger stuff. There we go. I had a little tiny poop chute. This is good stuff. Neat. What was I talking about? I don't freaking remember. Y'all remember what I was talking about? Hydrate? Thank you. I need to do that. My lips are so fucking dry. I wonder if I should take an amitriptyline. Like, I'm fighting against being sedated and very energetic, which is like pure torture, because it just your body and your brain vibrates. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if you guys have seen the classic video of gardening on Sylvia. They're like, all right, and you're gonna want to hold it in until your vision begins to vibrate. Oh man, this is fucking beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up. You don't own part of your house? No. So this is the neighbors. Like, we have our house. Our neighbors, they have, so they're the other corner, right? I don't know. So I always felt bad because, like, the teacher lady that I actually knew, because I did summer school, and she, you know, she was our neighbor, and she had a very scary Doberman that we fed through the fence. Like, I still had a major fear of dogs. He got out once, and I was like, holy shit, I could die. He didn't do anything. His dad got him real quick, right? It's just, the dog's name is Silas. I'm sure he's dead by now. But he gave, like, a no-nonsense vibe. He was really, I'm like, when you hear Doberman and you think, oh yeah, they'll protect me, no, I'm pretty sure he would. I'm pretty sure Silas would. He wouldn't randomly attack, but if he susses you out, he'll give you, like, a warning, and then he'll do the business. I've never seen it, but that's his personality, and I respected that, and I stayed away from him. But he got out once, and I was like, I was so afraid. I didn't even know how to react. That was the closest I ever got to him, and I was just purely petrified. Like, even Grandpa was like, oh, that was an experience. He didn't do anything. It's just, he has that air of command. He's dead now, but, like, you know, that was a Doberman. Which is sad because, like, my mom has a friend who, like, they only have, like, Mastiffs and Dobermans, or are they not called Mastiffs? They kind of look like a Doberman, but they're softer and chubbier features. I don't know how to describe them. But, yeah. The neighbors do not like us. I can't believe they called the city on us. What pieces of shit. They literally, I don't know where they came from, like Arizona or Arkansas, but they must have lived in a very unsafe place because they legit hate us. And they actually put out a sign like, smile, you're on camera. I'm like, I had to be careful. I almost said where I lived. I'm like, we're from Whoville. Whoville, we have one guy that tags stuff, and I'm pretty sure he's been kicked out and arrested and homeless. Like 4 times. That is our one nuisance. And then there were junior high kids that they're like, hey, this one idiot did it. We can use that as an excuse. And they tagged the school. This was the only time in my 25 years of being in this town or city or whatever you want to call it. That was the first time somebody just blatantly was like, I'm gonna do this as a punk, right? Like, shit didn't happen. Okay, thanks for the collar. I ain't barking. I don't bite. Just because I'm a little aggressive, you don't need to give me a collar. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm venting my feelings. You take that collar and shove it up your ass. Anyway, yeah, the neighbors don't like us. I'm so confused with who lives there. They really hate us. You know, it's the kind of, like, passive hate where no words have been exchanged to show on paper or in public the disdain. It's just, like, calling the city on us, putting up signs, which my parents are... Mama Jenta and Grandpa are dum-dums. They didn't know, even though we watch like pit bulls and parolees, and they've had people in their lives that had dogs, and they, right, they're not stupid, they've been around dogs, but they didn't know it's a law that you can't have your dog off leash when you're walking them. The only time your dog can be technically off leash is in your property, right, on your property, right? So Jamie did good. She didn't need a leash, but then after she got neutered or something, and then like 2-3 years passed, she was like, she didn't listen, right? She became defiant, and it stressed me out, and that's why I don't go walking with them, because of the whole off leash situation. Like, we had somebody, okay, rightfully we had somebody in the neighborhood who was recording my grandpa trying to like grab Dream. They didn't go very far. It's just around the corner that is not very active, right? Like, anytime Dreamy does a poo-poo, we pick it up. It's just we forget to bring a bag, so we will literally go home, get the bag, come back, pick up the poop. But I'm sure they don't know that, right? Like, from their perspective, I can totally see why they did, they didn't do anything with the video, but I get it. I get it, because there's a dog off leash and it just keeps running all over the place. You don't know how to discipline your dog, and I'm like, I agree completely, and that's why I told them, don't do that. And they never got the memo. Now that, Grandpa's downtown and he doesn't bring, like, Dreamy graduated from going on walks in the neighborhood to going to the homeless community downtown. She would get daycared by Grandpa and greet people, which was good. She could do full zoomies because there's enough space down there. And one of the homeless ladies that, well, I guess she's not technically homeless, she's just on a lot of government assistance. She's a regular for many, 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 many years. I don't know if she's the one that's mute and deaf, or just deaf. I don't remember. But she walks Dreamy like around the block 3 times, which, man, the level of trust, I'm such a dink. I didn't agree to that, but like, she sleeps good. She sleeps good when this lady gives her for walks. It's just so sweet. I'm like, I'm a bad dog parent, so I appreciate you doing what you do, right? It makes me kind of feel bad that when I heard that and I had to sit with that for a little bit, I'm like, I feel like as a parent I should say why I'm concerned, because it's not just because she's homeless. It has to do with, oh, who just subscribed? I missed it. It has nothing to do with her being homeless. It mainly has to do with Dreamy being a Maltese. She's microchipped, by the way, and fully vaccinated and all that jazz. What was it doing? Get Rickrolled chat? Wait, I thought that was a subscribe thing. I missed it. I don't have audio in. I'm just rambling about. Oh my god, my eyes are sore. What do you do when your eyes are sunken in? How do you pull them out? Not the eyeball, but like, how do you unsink your eyes? Or do they just keep sinking? Is that a thing? Feels like a thing. Why are things things? Things shouldn't be things. Things shouldn't be things. Whoa. Okay, I'm just wondering why there's jiggle physics content, because people are fat and they jiggle when they're fat. Like, okay, I am so enamored by petite women. I don't even know if petite is the right word. Women out there that have barely any boobs or no boobs, like basically, flat chested. I want to live that life. I literally remember being like, I guess, is it puberty or something? It felt like when I was 10 though. I don't know. It felt pretty early, or 9, where it's like your boobas start growing in, and as a kid, I could easily just slump my arm you know, across my chest, and it was like a horrible magic wand waved over me, and I couldn't do that anymore because I had just a little bit of booba, just a little bit of booba, and because I'm so sensitive, I knew that, and I picked up on it, and it freaked me out. The amount of times when I was a child, when I was going through puberty, that I thought like I had breast cancer was every day. Like, I don't know. Like, our school taught us about anatomy and, you know, sex ed and all that stuff, but they didn't, like, complete the task of teaching us, like, hey, if this and this happens to your body, don't freak out. That's just normal shiz. They didn't say that. So I was like, once I started getting booba and it was enough that you could squeeze, I felt like there was a mass. Well, guess what? That mass is fucking normal. That's your milk sack. Some shit like that. But I kept thinking, because they told us, like, it's important if there's ever a lump on your chest or your breast that you have to, like, go to the doctor immediately, right? They nailed that into our heads, like, be aware of that. So in my brain, I'm like, I feel this mass that I can't tell if it's supposed to be normal or not, right? And so I would have anxiety attacks all the time. I would tell my mom all the time, and she's like, you're okay, you're fine, no you don't, right? Like, I don't like this was like before I ever was like around doctors to the degree where it was like I reached out for help, because I was that small, but I was going through puberty, everyone's mortal enemy, you know. Gentle, why are there jiggle physics? Why do you exist with boobs? Why do you jiggle? Why do you have fun bags attached to the blah blah blah? Woman. I plead woman. I mean, hey, can we get some love in the chat for some of the men who have moobs? They have man boobs. Where's our moobs? We appreciate men with moobs. Man boobs. Oh, brother. I'm picking apart this really dumb because I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. It's not really working. I got the freaking Heya song stuck in my head because of the Korean guy. And I'm like, yeah, 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 yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Right, that fucking song. This is one Korean guy that sang it like a fucking beautiful vessel of God. I think Iron Mouse reacted to it. Anyway, I'm off topic. I know. What topic am I on? I just ramble. Do you guys like it that I talk? Like I ramble. What's going on so far? Oh, Age or Age, welcome. Hi again. We were talking about boobs and puberty. We're talking about whatever. I'm overly medicated, and I was struggling. I'm still kind of struggling. Yeah, these are all fine. I'm trying to excavate carefully, and I don't think it's faring too well for me here. It's not doing too hot. I wonder what the average for this is. Right? Like, how many stuff can you get? Like, what if you did all this and you don't even get, like, an armored template or whatever the frick it's called, like this? Oh, this one's a pottery. That's even more worthless. Features in Minecraft I'll never use. This shit. Then why are you interacting with it? I'm bored. I need cope. This is my cope. I'm copium. You see that, Muta? Apologize. Yeah, wait, yeah. Didn't you hear that? When did you join, Echo? I talked about that. Yeah. I watched. So Rima watched the podcast that Nux and Hades were like talking, and they just ramble about whatever, and Nux said that, I got in a call with him and we actually talked it out and apologized. But right, like, I agree with what everything Hades says is like, damage is done. Like, the very least you could do is own up to it, because I think he only apologized in a community post or on Twitter. He needs to make a video and say, I fucked up. But like, Nux is like, I don't want to force that on anybody. That's not really going to solve any problem. Like, it happened, it's done, just like, he's so considerate of Mutahar. Like, you don't deserve him, Muta. I'm so sorry. Like, people can make mistakes, but that was one of the worst ones you can make, like a bad call, right? It's kind of like if you're having to talk to a friend. It's like an intervention, and it can go like in a good way or a bad way depending on how they take it and what kind of person they are. Like, they could be like, I can't believe you set this up, it's just, Mutahar did not deserve the level of empathy that Nux gave him, right? Nux takes the hit every fucking time, and I'm just impressed. I'm so impressed that, for a degen goblin man, he's actually not. That's like, some people are playing a character. Nux likes the chaos of these things, but at the end of the day, he's actually pretty fucking, like, chill. And that's, like, really nice. I just, it makes the shoujo thing even more sad, right? It was just miscommunication. I don't know. Boundaries were a little bit pushed, but, yeah. You're a good person when you just eat it. You just eat it, right? You just eat it. The best I can say is it's kind of what Ray is doing, right? She had the doc dropped on her, which is a bunch of poo-poo garbage, nothing burger personal problems. I'm like, she didn't even say she wasn't going to do it. She just hasn't been able to do it yet. Unmotivated. And they didn't even pay! Okay, I did a 4-hour rant on that Google Doc, and I only got, like, to, like, 14 pages out of 27. I'm not going to get into it again, but basically, they didn't like that Rhea is, I'm going to use this word kindly, a little spastic. Right? She moves too fast. She couldn't, she just, I get it, right? I get it. And then they said something about ableism, which I don't understand ableism at all. I don't know what ableism is. I feel like that's a fake thing. Because people who call people ableist, I think you're mistaking them for a narcissist or a liar, right? Somebody who just wants attention. I don't think ableism is a thing. Because I don't know what it is, because it's not real to me, right? Somebody saying, like, I'm depressed, or I think I have autism, or I'm autistic, and then you're like, well, did you get diagnosed? And they're like, no. To me, it doesn't matter if you're diagnosed, because when I hear, like, if you have ADHD or any kind of autism, that just tells me how you think and how I can, like, communicate with you better. From a standpoint, right? It's basically like, instead of breaking down, like, I'm kind, caring, sweet, I'm a leader, like personality traits. It's like just one word can tell you a structure that can just, like, it's a structure thing. It's not man, as somebody who communicates and understands people, and then the fucking fact that Bitch McGee, I don't even remember their name, fuck them, they said she lacked empathy, and I'm like, I'm done with you. It is ironic to the teeth if she lacks empathy, coming from the person accusing somebody for not having feelings. That would mean she's a psychopath or sociopath, whatever. I don't. I mean, let's be real. I feel sorry for Nux. Don't get me wrong. He isn't perfect, exactly. But Biggest Drama always has someone coming after him. That said, I did click on Do Not Recommend channel after he started doing constant drama content because it got annoying. Yeah, so that's the thing. My thing about Nux is that he makes it very clear that he's doing this for a job. He even mentioned that in the podcast with Hermes and everybody, right? That he's like, when I saw the doc, it's like, oh, you know, what's this about? And then he, you know, he watched some of it and he goes, oh, I might not have a job. And the way he said that, like, it was slightly deprecating, but there was he couldn't even laugh because it really, even reliving sayings like, oh, I don't have a job, right? That's why I think Mutahar needs to make a fucking video, dude. Seriously. But like so that's the thing. I agree with Nox, is that like damage is done. Let's just, you know, we made up privately, who, like, move on. There's no reason to keep dogging on it because it's not going to change what has happened, which I agree, but I also agree that he needs to take responsibility more than he did. I don't know. There's no winning, basically. Mutahar fucked up on every scale. There's no solution. He just has to breathe through it. It's not something worth dying over, but it's really shitty that he didn't think about Nux at all with it, right? I don't know. We all have bad days, but that's like, I don't know. It's just so sad because it's like everyone makes mistakes, but some mistakes hit harder than other mistakes. And you're just like, you're struggling to find an answer and there's no answer, and you're getting more and more frustrated because you're like, I want to fix this, but it's unfixable, right? Like, I don't want to lose you, but everything's telling me I have to let you go, kind of a thing. Yeah. Yeah. Poor Nux. Brother. So, anyway. So, yeah. Why did I start raving? You guys made me rant. How dare you? Also, hi people in the VOD. I hope you're having fun watching this. Who watches the VOD? If you have gotten this far into the VOD, please comment below. I need you to comment below. Anything. Maybe just send an emoji. I don't care. Flip me off. It's fine. Just give me any sign that you actually watch the VOD, because I need to know you exist. You are a mythic beast, and I don't believe you exist. Please announce your presence. I require your presence to be announced. Are you real people? The Matrix is happening. We're all melting down. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm getting to that stage where I'm singing, but I'm like, I'm speaking a lot more clear because I got emotional. You know, I got mad, so like isn't that weird? Sweet Anita talked about that, where she's like, when I cry, I tick less, because she has Tourette's, right? Which makes sense, because in a way, when you're sad and depressed, you are kind of, I don't know how to explain it. You are making your brain exhausted and sore and just so overwhelmed that it shuts down out of survival. So it makes sense that she... Oh, thank you for the head pats. Very sweet. Robbie, welcome to the stream. Hi, how you doing? I love VOD watchers. Now VOD watchers are confused. Yeah, I didn't put on a chat. I was really hoping to half-ass this and it didn't work out. I mean, it works out for you guys. Me just ranting and raving. Have I ever said good news? Have I ever said good news? Like, oh god, I want to talk about the Rhea doc, but it's like so not my place. I feel like Kyo, which, oh my god, you guys know about the Niji Sanji drama? Aster Arcadia is finally getting his comeuppance. How much money does he bring in for the company that they were willing to, like, not do anything about it? See, the only time Niji Sanji is inept at their job is when it you know, okay, the only time they're not inept at their job is when it's their profit margins could suffer, right? They will fight and fuck you over every type of the way, all the way, unless it has, like, monetary, like, okay, what is happening with Vox. I think Star likes Vox, which I saw that on her debut and I went, oh man. I mean, I'm glad you liked something, I guess. I don't know. Vox is, oh my god, he said he would burp into your pussy and I wanted to vomit. Parrot, where the fuck? I need to see the stream, the ASMR stream. He did that because that was disgusting. I've never heard that before, and it's almost so fucked up. It's so fucking hilarious. I'm gonna burp in your pussy as he like gurgles. He like burp chucks. I don't know how to. It was wet burp. It was disgusting. Like, all of his fan base is like most of females, but I'm like, I don't know if I could be a man. You know, like, objectifying women is a common thing. We're used to that, sadly. That's a part of history, right? It's like, yep, there's like slavery, there's objectifying women, the patriarchy, some politics. It's like, no matter what happens, you know, that's the common denominator a little bit. Where was I going with this? I don't remember. I keep losing my train of thought. Niji Sanji. Why was I talking about sexism? I don't fucking know. Oh, right, okay. So, I don't think I could ever do what Vox does because I actually think being objectified by women is worse. Because men are conditioned not to be able to say anything about it. Right? Like, people are like, oh, believe the victim, and it's usually female. But I'm like, it's even worse for the men. It's worse for the men. Like, the fact that Vox can basically, let's not mince words here, hoe himself out. Like, okay, so Fauna does ASMR, but I would say she does ASMR like a normal person, right? Vox does it and then gets mad when people are parasocial. I'm like, dude, you are playing a character and you're having an identity crisis while you're playing the character. You just need to say, I'm playing a character, I don't know you, fuck you. But that's not what he said. He says, you people are not entitled to anything. Anyways, I'm gonna stroke your hair now. Like, what the fuck? Like, any Menhera watcher is gonna get mixed signals and they're gonna enjoy it. He's basically giving a yandere experience. Like, dude. Also, why does his model look like shit? What happened? Like, did he make a movie too? What happened? I am so... When the Dokibur thing happened, I did what everybody should do, and it's like, Niji Sanji, I'm not interacting with any of their content. I'm not going to even give them the time of day. I'm not going to click on any Niji videos, and if I do, it's like a third party, right? And that's very, very rare. Like, I'll read the thumbnail and I'll go, okay, whatever, and roll my eyes and then keep going, right? Because I'm like, the best thing you can do for Niji Sanji is show them that we want to forget about them and then keep forgetting about them because they need reputation to survive, right? It must be fucking nuts for anybody in Niji Sanji that isn't a bad person. I feel like everyone there has a level of issues, right? I think the fact that, okay, like Kyo, for example, I didn't know how young he was. I never actually thought about the people behind the screen's age because that's creepy. Like even in my chat, I'm like, don't tell me your fucking age. I don't want to hear it. That's gross, right? We're not here to like exchange details. This isn't fucking Craigslist. Anyways, so like, I'm pretty sure. So allegedly with Kyo was young. I think I swear there's clips out there where he said he had to get his parents like permission to be with Niji Sanji, and then he faked an ID to go to a Japanese bar with everybody, because I heard that story where they did like a giant company. This was when they were gonna they recorded the 3D thing, and right, everything was good until, you know, it was all shit. Until everything blew up into flames. And he's like 20, 21, 23. Holy shit. He was literally like freshly legal tender, barely. Holy crap. Like, okay, Hololive isn't innocent of this either. I think they had 2 talents. I don't remember which talents that were also hired while they were underage, right? It wasn't drastic. Nobody was 13. I think somebody was 17 and, you know, their birthday was coming around. It's not egregious, right? I don't know. It's the fact because I wouldn't trust anybody who's so young, right, in the social media space. They're just not prepared. They haven't been through it yet, right? Like, Kyo's still having problems. Sayu's still having problems. It's still a problem. Everyone's not still doing well, right? Literally everyone that comes out of Niji-sanji has some kind of trauma. Even the ones that cause their own trauma or cause trauma to others are like, yeah, that was a mess. Not my fault though, right? Like, who's that one guy that everybody didn't care for, right? He said something legendary that everybody was like, you know what, fuck you, right? I don't know. We'll never know. We'll never know the full details of just how messed up this, you know, got, but it's the fact that, you know, it's not an, you know, usually if it's not true, we can like be like, all right, show us the proof. Don't have proof, never happened. And unfortunately, people are like, here you go. And then they're like, oh, that could be fake, right? And I'm like, whatever. I saw Aster getting mad about League of Legends, which I hate to say, I kind of relate to what he was saying, but because he's an entertainer, I think he's skewing being himself versus being a character. Right? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, random update. Bye, Robbie. Random update. Genie's Kickstarter is ended. And they only got 4 pins unlocked. I think they got like $1,200. I started kind of sweating a little bit because I was like, you know, the further pins are not confirmed, right? Like I might have ordered 12 pins, but if they're not unlocked, I'm not. She didn't specifically say, you know, you would get them. Right. So then Genie just does a surprise. So I saw on her Discord first, like, it was Polka and Coco and the 2 other ones. I'm like, wait a minute. Those are like the further redeem ones. Hi, Kushi. I'm trying to finish my sentence before you. Blah, 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 blah. No, I lost it. Anyways. Hi, Kushi. How you doing, Forest Doggo? Holy shit. I think you're right. It's hard to gauge how much it's somebody just exaggerating for their character. Yeah, so that's the thing. Oh yeah, the Kickstarter. Yeah, so she teased that in our Discord, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. That's like the 2,500 goal. What? How do you have a pin? Like, and then she just posted all 12 pins. She's like, I didn't expect it to do this well, and I'm gonna fund the rest myself. She already had them in the works. Sneaky. I think she fucked herself. If she would have said, teehee, I have all the pins, she could have gotten so much more backing. Because even me, I've been buying stuff from her for like almost a year or something. She has the best track record out of anybody. High quality VTuber pins, very good character. She has like a VTuber model now. She's like, she's living the high life right now. Anyways, I'm just, man, girl, you messed up. You should have just said, I have the pins. I about cried when I saw Luna, because it's like, I've been asking as calmly and non-consistently as I can, are you gonna make a Luna pin? Ooh, ooh. Please make Luna pin. And it never even dawned on me that Luna's actually a hard pin to make because she has the gradient hair. And I was like, how are you? Because that's a lot of colors, and to make it work, you gotta figure it out, right? Like Coco's is detailed. Polka, I like that it has a spinny thing. I bought a lot of stuff for Black Friday from Jeannie. So Jeannie, this is kind of dumb. She's a good businesswoman, but I don't understand this. So for Black Friday, she had like, you know, different tiers of discounts. And she's like, if you spend over $200, you get half off your order. And so I'm sitting here like, so what you're telling me is that anything that's $200 or $400 is half that price, so $200. Jeannie, this is the mystery pins all over again. I bought so many pins. Oh, brother. I have pins she doesn't even sell anymore. I don't know. Jeannie makes me feel like I'm collecting baseball cards, and I love it, and it's weird. Oh, but how you doing for us, doggo? How's Twitch? There's been a lot of stuff on Twitch, hasn't there? I don't know. Come back to YouTube. You could multi-stream. Have you been streaming? I don't even know. Brother. Every now and again, I'll see... I think Sunny actually changed her VTuber thing. And then there's Bro. I'm just trying to think of like all the oldie VTuber stuff. Man, I feel old. Look at this garbage. Hi, I'm medicated. I don't know if I was gonna put that in the title, but I'm like, I'll get banned. Boymo! Is it Boy? Omo? I keep calling you Boymo because it looks better. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's okay, I've been on a break for the past 6 months! Holy shit! Brother! You had a baby! Let me explain. So I didn't know, in Stargazers, which is like the VTuber group thingy that I'm a part of, but I'm like, I'm me. Star had a kid, and I didn't know she wasn't streaming, which, duh, makes sense. Like, she had baby coming, but she also, like, takes care of, like, her extended family, too. And I'm like, damn, why are you so, like, perfect? Anyways, I didn't know she was streaming for, like, 5 months. And then she was like, oh, I'm coming back to streaming with the model debut. And I was like, I didn't know. Because, like, she's active in the Discord. She's actually now like the co-leader or whatever, right? I'm just like, man, anybody else, they'd probably be like a chihuahua and be like barking because it's like, my territory, you're taking my territory. I'm like, no, bitch, you work good, you know how to do this, you have structures, you have skills and time that is reliable. Like, you got yourself locked down. I would highly applaud you for taking that position. And she did. I was like, hell yeah. Right? I'm still the co-founder, but I do not lead. I told Cherry that from the beginning. Why am I a chibi? Echo, why'd you make me a chibi? Meh. I gotta scoop myself up. My goodness. What was I talking? Were you here for the Niji drama? I don't want to rehash it again. Good lord. I only get into the thick of it because I care, right? It is my care. Oh, there's Pichu. Hi, Pichu. Squish myself down a little bit. It's because I care. That's why I speak so passionately about these things, because I want the thing to understand what's happening so we can make a plan to make it better, right? It's not... There's no reason. So my motto is, there's no reason to tell you did something wrong if I don't expect you to change or even try, right? It's I don't know how to explain it. My brain. My head feels a lot lighter now. I think Seroquel is being pushed out. Thank God. I don't know how to explain it. It's like your brain suffocates and you have ice. I don't know. Makes you feel like you have ice in the back of your throat while you're just like, you still have thoughts, but you can only feel them mutedly, and that somehow is worse. Oh, brother. Anyway, but like VTuber stuff's been going. Yeah, Ame's doobie. Fauna is fauna. I am seriously surprised Gura hasn't graduated. Like, there's no, okay, so that's the thing. People get really upset that when VTubers graduate, but like, I also remember, and then they point out, it's like, we never expected to get this far, and we didn't know how long this would go, which is so true, right? It took little shark girl Gura to go, ah. And literally people that don't touch anime were that was the meme. Literally Paymoney Wubby said it, and I was like, oh man. I commented, I'm like, was that a Gargura reference? I don't know. It was just, it's, the honeymoon phase has been dead for a while, right? Oh god, who gave me the light sticks? Why'd you do that? Wait, what happened to the other hand? I lost my other hand. Nani kore? Well, I guess I'm playing Minecraft with this. Will it work? Why'd you do this? Oh my god, I think it works when I play Minecraft. There was a second one, I lost it. What was I doing? My brain. Brain fog sucks. Oh, we got a candle? When do we get a candle? I am not paying attention at all. Good lord. This is so dumb, but I love it. I mean, love is a strong word. Morth. Morth? Morth, welcome to the stream. Morth. Morth. I'm sorry, your name is just so unique. I'm like, what? Hi, y'all. Boy Mo. Hi, Boy Mo. Hey, the other stick came back. What the hell? Oh, it won't. Wait. Oh, so I guess E makes it go, the other hand go down. I see. Element? Element, welcome to the stream. Hi, how you doing? I have an itch on my back. Ow! Does anybody else, when you like scratch yourself to like scratch an itch, does your body start to recoil from the pressure of it after the fact? Is that normal? Because this is a sensation I have, and I hate it. Man, why is it, I'm 25, but my SPD is like coming out in real droves now. Like, as a kid, man, going to the store was, I hated it. Mom would take me to the store to try on a bunch of clothes, and it would be literally a 3-hour ordeal. I wasn't stubborn or anything. It was just I was uncomfortable because I was very picky with my clothes. Like, thank God I didn't care what I looked like. Oh my God. I looked autistic. That's not an insult. It is actually accurate. Because when I went to high school after, you know, because usually when in elementary, I let my mom have free reign because, of course, I'm a child. I ain't going to dress myself, right? I don't have money. But in junior high, you start getting independence. And then in high school, they have a special ed class. And they dressed exactly like I did. And I'm like, yeah, those are my people. Because it's clothing, it sucks. It sucks. It sucks so much. Like, I had to only wear cotton clothing because my sensitivity was just dog-ass awful. I only had cotton stuff. I looked like 90s. I don't know how to explain it. I did not look kempt. Oh, brother. I don't know how to describe it. I went from needing baggy clothes to needing tight clothes to needing... Like, I had a lot of trouble with pants and shorts and stuff because when puberty started, like, hitting, you started getting curves and stuff. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? So, I don't know, man. All I know is one time I wore jeans when I was doing my skating, and this girl came up to me and complimented me because I think everybody knew I was a regular, so the fact that I dressed like not a crazy person. I dressed like a grandma. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it has to be comfortable. I wouldn't do that now. I have a lot of anxiety about that now. I'm very late to having insecurities. I'm 25, and it took me this long to have like insecurities because as a kid I was surviving. And I'm like, there's no reason to make things harder for myself if I can't change it. Like, I'm looking for a solution. Is there a solution available? Is the distress worth it? No, then, there you go. At least you tried, right? I did all that non-verbally, mentally, right? In my head as a child. I told this to my mom, and she's like, I had no idea. And I'm like, yeah, sorry. I didn't know how to talk. It's true. I didn't know how to talk. I wasn't mute, but I was very like dismissive. I was probably like shut down sensory wise, which is weird because like most people with SPD, like usually sound and light sensitivity, like brightness overstimulation in that sense is like the main, right? And then there's sensation. For me, because our ears aren't great, right? I like things loud because, I can't hear it if it's quiet, right? It's probably loud to you guys, but not to me, right? It's not that bad, but that's just the head. Is this sand? It's clay. That's just where I was at, as a kid. I'm losing my thought again. I need to drink more water. SPD, sensory processing disorder, which is on the autism spectrum. Basically, it's a sensory disorder, basically. Yeah. It's like, so sound, sensation, taste, texture. So let's see, for me, there's like, it's a whole branch. What's the top thing? When I was a kid, it was texture or sensation of clothes. Next would be food, but I had food allergies too, which, the being picky about, was I picky about texture? Maybe a little, but it was more of like I was afraid of the food gonna hurt me. You might want to go to see a doctor about that. What? I'm grown. I have no problems. No, but real talk, I think I need to go. What is it called? Do you need a dermatologist or a gynecologist? Because I don't know if you know this, a dermatologist specializes in your skin. Well, guess what? It specializes in your skin everywhere. I didn't think about that. Brother. I don't know if I need a dermatologist or if I need a gynecologist, but like I'm having some women issues and I'm like, hey, I don't want to give blood, but can we start figuring this out? Right? Like, I don't know what age you have to do a mammogram. You don't have to do it. So that's the fun thing about my mom. She thinks she has to do anything they tell her. And I'm like, literally nobody can make you. You're not going to lose your insurance because you don't want to do a test that's going to make you AFib. That's bullshit, right? It's bullshit. I was about to fight the doctors when they bubble tested her. They legit? Holy shit. How about this? They gave her a test. I was there. I never come to her appointments. But I guess I did this time because it's worth the ride because there's not many cardiologists in Michigan or something. I don't fucking know. Like specialists. And like literally it was supposed to be a simple... Like, there's no poking or prodding or anything. And then they hook her up to this giant pipe of a fucking IV. And then they put, like, oh, my God. Because we had to Google it afterwards. Because my mom just kind of smiled and nodded through it. She's like, what are we doing? Oh, I'm only here for this. And they're like, well, looks like we need to also do this. And my mom's like, well, I don't... That the doctor didn't... Where's the doctor? And it's like, oh, well, he's not here today. It was literally just these fucking nurses. And they gave her a test called a bubble test, which if you Google it, it's not even graphic. It's just knowing that hurt my mom makes me look at that and want to vomit, right? I was pissed. I am a very quiet, I don't say anything. I keep to myself. Making problems is not how I survived. But now I'm like... I do have, like... I'll have a rare moment where it feels like a superhero moment. I don't mean it to be. It's just pure honest, like, that is not okay, right? I was pissed. They gaslighted her and lied to her and said, what? We didn't do that. There's no test like that. We never did that. What are you talking about? Also, we don't have the test that you originally had, so you need to do this again. I don't know what you did, but there's nothing here. I fight them. I will. Because she whatever it was, because she was struggling with AFib, which AFib is irregular heartbeat, which can cause a lot of anxiety because your heart is fluctuating in beat pattern. And my mom barely gets like 60 beats per minute. That's really, she literally breathes every second. Ah, brother. But AFib just, it flutters your heart, right? It could be, okay, I don't want to say it, but it can be lethal if you've never had AFib before. There's many types of AFib, right? It's just you kind of have to know when and if it gets too bad, and if it keeps going, then they have to, like, you know, talk about it. But anyways, they aggravated her heart with this fucking bubble test, whatever the hell that shit is. We had to Google it, and we're like, what the fuck? I'm like, that doesn't even help. Even if this was ordered, it doesn't even help what you have going on with you. And I'm like, what the hell? And it made her, that was like a week ordeal of recovery. My mom can take hits, but like just seeing her slightly not okay was like not okay to me, right? Like I told her, was like, we could sue them. Like my mom says that all the time, and I kind of cringe and look at her like, shut up. It's just like, okay, Karen, calm down. It's not as serious. But like seriously, who does a test and there's no record of it? I'm a fucking witness to a crime, literally. You did harm to her. You gave her the wrong procedure. The doctor wasn't even here. Like, my mom advocates for me a lot, but she won't advocate for herself. Like, her passion is not for herself. She can handle herself. She can do stuff for herself. But her main priority is me. And I keep looking at her, and I'm like, you have the skills to take care of yourself. You need to take care of you, because there's no point in taking care of me if you're not around, right? And she's like, I'm like, okay, kettle. Right? Where she's like, we should do this, we should do that, this doctor, this, that, this specialist, this whatever. And I'm like, what about you? Right? Like, for that weird doctor I went to and I had a bad time, I think I mentioned that the last stream, she was supposed to have an appointment, and we were talking, before all this happened, she's like, all you have to do is give them a pee sample and we can figure out if you have MTSHR, basically the motherfucker. I have the motherfucker gene. It's literally MTHER, something like that. It literally, it's the motherfucker gene, because it literally is the motherfucker gene. It's I don't know how to explain it too well, because there's like 3 strands, and thankfully I don't have the worst one. But that can explain why my system is the way it is, and why certain things are the way they are, and there are stuff I can take that will make my body normal, basically, right? But we just need to confirm it, basically. Where was I going with this? I don't remember. What are you laughing at? Oh, you the motherfucker gene? Yeah, that was hilarious. I didn't know it was called that. Like, so we were having such a great time with my vitamin lady, and like, we were just like talking and stuff, because I was talking to my mom and she told me about it, and I'm like, tell her that, like, because we were going, and then my mom tells her, and she goes, oh yeah, the the bad word one. And I'm like, yeah, the motherfucker one. She was trying not to swear, and it was adorable. And I'm like, I had to look at it. And I'm like, MTHER. HER something, and I'm like, wait, how, why? I thought it was the motherfucker gene because of what it does. Like, I can't explain it because it's still like new information to me. But basically it makes things hard for people, right? And treating it is a motherfucker. I don't. Okay, hold on. I want to know. Right? Am I speaking out my ass? Hold on, I need to know. Motherfucker gene. I spelled gene like pants. MTHFR, the motherfucker gene. Oh my god, look at this. Here. MTHFR, motherfucker. It's fucking crazy. Better known as the motherfucker gene. That's fucking crazy. Okay, here we go. What is the motherfucker gene? Through my fertility journey, I don't give a shit. What is all this? MTHR variant. Oh, here we go. I was informed that I'm carrying 2 copies. Motherfucker gene. T variant. So let's see what, okay, mental fatigue or loss of concentration, anxiety, mood swings, aches, pains, joints, slow metabolism, depression, trouble sleeping, intolerance to food, autoimmune disease, shortness of breath, fatigue or lack of energy, migraines. I don't know why miscarriages here. This one looks like a mommy blog. Where's a doctor one? So should I, gene, do I say variant? Variant. I don't know how to spell variant. Wait, what are we watching? The trader? Yeah, the little trader's just wandering around. Don't mind him. Motherfucker gene variant. They cause differences between people such as eye color, hair color, and blood type. Motherfucker genes, motherfucker MTAFR 677CC, and then what? Why'd you give me the light sticks again? Oh, there's CC, CT, and TT. Another common gene variant is, why is all these numbers? A1298C variant. This gene variant occurs at the 1298 position in the MTFR gene. What the hell? This is crazy. There's so much here. I can't even. Okay, we're done. No more research. But just know, I have that. It's like, it's like a gene disorder? I don't fucking know. Health is creepy. Oh, man. I want to meet my extended family so bad. I'm so... I still can't believe I woke up and I knew my grandpa was meeting with like an extended family member that's usually out of town, so it's like one of his brother's kids, because he was the youngest. There was like a 17, 18 year difference between his siblings or something. It was a big age gap. Anyways, so this is like one of his kids or something, one of his brother's kids that now has a family, and they reached out to Grandpa and they're like, hey, you want to catch dinner sometime or breakfast, because we're down here and we know you're here and we can like meet up and chat. And I heard this and I was like, oh, that's really interesting. And then I don't know, I never wake up. I was fully refreshed, a little bit dazed. And just like in Madeline, when Miss Clavel wakes up and goes, oh, something is not right. I literally did that because I'm like, I didn't plan to go, but I just had this calling. It was a calling to go and meet this man that is my extended family that I've never met before from my grandpa's brother's side. So they're distant cousins, or I don't fucking know. They're cousins. But yeah, I got to hug him and meet his wife and hear so many stories. And he talked about the motherfucker gene, and it was just like I could almost fucking cry. I've not had that good of an experience with family ever. It felt so fucking normal. I remember as a kid going to the Christmas and Thanksgiving and birthdays and sitting at the table with a plate, sometimes that had food, most likely it didn't, and I just sit there, and I was just a ghost because I was a very poorly kid. I can't eat strangers' food. They're like, how can you not like carrots? The carrots are all the same. And I'm like, you don't get it, and I'm sorry, right? It is not me being stubborn. It's literally a survival thing. They just don't get it. I literally threw up on their carpet because they said, just pick a cereal. I picked a cereal, and that made me vomit. That should give you a sign that, you know, you need a little empathy here. But anyways, I digress. I was such a ghost sitting at the dining table. I had no purpose. Even when I was there, it's a good thing I wasn't aware till, like, I don't know, once I was mature enough to handle the realization that I'm like, oh, we're really not wanted. Like, they like bring us out of pity, and it's mainly me. If it was just my mother, I don't think they would have even invited her, because they suck, right? Like, I didn't know grandma, my grandma, so my mom's mom. Like, I knew grandpa and grandma are, you know, they divorced, and grandma is remarried to the other guy, which he's fucking big. He's a chunky man. Not the good type either. He's a couch potato. I don't know. I always felt like I had beef. I think he tried to banter with me, but he was like fat person grumpy. I don't know how to explain it. I was not particularly annoying, right? I mind my business. I don't know. I always had a fucking weird relationship with him. I don't know. He'd say like 3 words to me and just be on the couch the entire time. Just, he's weird. But yeah, imagine having an extended family that's like, oh, we're here together and blah blah blah. Like, they think they're right. Grandma cheated. She cheated. She cheated. I didn't even think about cheating even being a thing. I just thought, you know, turbulence. You know, grandpa's personality and hers, and they're very young, right? I was like, dude, I never knew that. This is why I keep asking the same questions over and over and over again about, like, family anything. Because there will always be a new detail. They'll leave out a detail and add a new detail. It didn't get invented. They just literally tell it in a slightly different way that gives another perspective. Or, you know, there's missing information from the first time they told the story. It's, like, literally, I gave my mom peace of mind. Because we were at the dinner table, like, several years ago with grandpa, and I was shooting the poop. I was asking him to tell us stories, even though I'm old enough, not to be like, you know, I don't need a storyteller or anything, but I just liked hearing stories because it's an experience that I don't have to experience, so I can learn from it from hearing it, and that's very valuable, right? I was a survival kid. I was an overwhelmed kid, and that's how I survived. Anyways, we were sitting at the table just chatting, and I asked my grandpa to tell the story about how my uncle almost lost his finger or something. And this was like the first time Mom ever heard him tell the story. Because I hear stories all the time, because I literally ask about it, right? And she never gets anything out of him. She said, if I asked him that, he wouldn't give me nothing. He would have been pissed, right? I don't know how you're able to get him to talk, right? So I'm like, I'm glad I can be, the whisperer or whatever. So he tells the story. So they were cutting tiles, and it was my aunt, my uncle, and my mom. My mom's the oldest. The middle child is my aunt, and the youngest one is my uncle. And so I think my mom was 11 or 10, and so it was like 11, 10, 8, and then 6 or something. I don't know. Roughly around those numbers. Basically, they were young. Toko, welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't see the alert. Let's see if I can move it. Scooch. We'll make it in the middle. Hold on, let me get my brain back together. Okay, yeah, so they were young. This is like 80s mentalities. So Grandpa was born in 44, 66, 99. Okay. So think holy shit, my mom's old. Think 1970? 80 or so? No, 70? I don't know. They were too young to be doing what they were doing. But, risky generation garbage or whatnot. They all had a task to do for fun because they wanted to do it because they were remodeling the house or something. So Grandpa was cutting tiles, and he gave everybody, instructions. You push this there, you put that there, you don't touch that, right? And so they were cutting tiles. So it was somebody's job to put the tile in. It was somebody's job to put the thing down to cut the tile, and another person to like grab the tile and put it to the side or something like that, right? So they had a momentum going, and then suddenly the momentum was I don't know, right? Somebody messed up, and my uncle started bleeding profusely. He almost lost his finger, and my mom was so fucking mortified. And throughout her entire life, he and Grandma made a pact, and they're like, okay, it was my mom's fault. And I was like, that's horrible. What a horrible story, right? And then he says something I've never fucking heard before. Well, it was actually your younger sister's job, and she was the one that did it, but she was too fragile of a child, and she wouldn't have been able to take that trauma, so we picked you. Yeah, that broke my fucking mom's brain. Oh, I'm big now. It broke her brain. It broke my brain, because I was like, where did that come from? She went her whole life. She's been telling me, because I get stories from Grandpa, from my mom, from anybody. I used to be like, I loved hearing old people tell me things. I didn't care. I was a very good kid. I liked looking up to adults. I liked learning whatever stories they had to tell. I was that kind of kid. I was never annoyed by old people. And so when I got older, I was, because Grandpa himself, because he's a tool and die maker, he's fucked up his fingers too. So he's like, look at this, it's my pinky, and then this one, and I had to sew this on, and blah, 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 right? Not really great to look at when you're a sensitive kid, but, like, it's whatever, it's fingers. But yeah, we were at the kitchen table, and my mom just gets the epiphany of a lifetime. She told me, because I brought it up a year later, I'm like, hey, that was crazy that, he said that at the table. And then we were on a car ride, and because sometimes we used to go on car rides, and we would get into rants, like, two best friends being like, Can you believe this shit? Hold on, I need to explain this to you, right? It's like we're having a video essay in the car, I don't know. Anyways, she was like, I went my whole life guilt-ridden, blaming myself, hating myself, feeling sick to my stomach that I did that to my little brother. My whole life, I've never forgotten that. I thought about it every day. And at that point, I was like, the tides have changed, right? This is when I started getting sick, and I was being more of an adult, 18, 19, things were changing. I was an adult, so I was able, my mom was like, I've been waiting to talk to you like this for so long, right? Which, that's so sweet of my mom that she's like, I don't want to bring you in on this because you're a kid, but man, I need somebody to talk to about this that would get it, right? I'm like, you could have told me, because the good thing about me is that bad things happened around me, but like, I survived through it. I don't know how to explain it. I was too dumb to see the bigger picture of things, so yeah, it might have alarmed me, but I wish I could have been there for her, but now I'm there for her. Like, we talk, because I went from a non-talking person to, like, very introspective ever since the 6th grade, so I think I missed something. Yeah, Toko, we're talking about family drama trauma. Basically, TLDR, my uncle almost lost his finger in a tile accident because all of the kids were cutting tile, and then my grandpa and grandma agreed to blame my mom and tell her it was her fault that this happened. They specifically told her to her face because she was scared. Everyone was scared. Everyone felt horrible. And she asked, I'm like, was it my fault? What happened? What happened? Like, she was so traumatized she couldn't even figure it out, right? She wasn't the one to put the thing down. That was my aunt's job. And they literally rewrote history and fucked over my mom. And if it wasn't for me being me, she would have never gotten that peace in life. And that was when I started, like, realizing, like, I knew my grandpa was kind of like, my grandpa and mom would fight a lot, but he has nowhere else to go, so he kind of has to deal with it, right? I'm not saying he's never not wrong or right. It's just, it is what it is. But yeah, my mom loves me because I have, like, very autistic epiphanies where I'm just brutally honest, because on a car ride where we were ranting, I'm like, you know what his problem is? He loves pissing people off. And my mom about pissed her pants laughing. She's like, that's so fucking true. Oh, brother. I'm my mom's best friend, or at least I was for like 2 years until I got sick and it got stressful, but none of that, we bonded. We still bond. It's just we've said pretty much everything at this point. We're just, I hate to say it, I think we're both waiting for death. Because I was telling her today, like, what am I supposed to be doing? I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, people are like, once in a lifetime. And then I'm like, I haven't had, do you ever guys, okay, this is going to get a little deep, so if you don't want to hear it, leave. Do you guys ever have, like, that, what do you call it, interstellar thought process, the Matrix thought process, where it's like, factually, we will die, who fucking knows what happens then, right? You just, like, you unplug the TV, it's gone. And I haven't had this like, problem where it's like, I start to panic and have, like, that, what is it called? Externalize or something? I don't know, it's a big word. I get trapped in my head and I feel like I'm floating because I can't comprehend that. And then I comprehend it and I'm like, okay, it is what it is. And then I think about it again, and I'm like, holy shit, the light will go out, and that's it. I'm like, I need drugs. That's literally why I took a Seroquel. I was having another one of those, and I'm like, nope, there's no reason to think about something I cannot change, right? I can't change the fact that that is what it is, that the light might turn off, and that's about it, right? Who fucking knows, right? Just factually, that part is true, and that part, it's like, it's peaceful, and also terrifying, because you realize it's like, oh yeah, I'm gone. But I don't think most people truly think about, like, no, you are gone. Like, you think right now, you have a personality and an entity and a body. That's just, it's gone. The light is out. There is nothing. There is no feeling. There is no you. You are nothing. Right? And I'm like, whoa. Fuck, I need medication. You guys did this to me. You made me explain my fucking problem. No, I'm sorry. I'm not trauma dumping, but Jesus Christ. Like, how do you survive that thought process? This is what people drink, I swear. I'm playing Minecraft. I can't change the world can't change me. Oh well. I'm so sorry, you guys. I hope I didn't ruin your guys' day with that, because it's like, it's truly one of those things that you guys can probably like wave that off of like, dark humor, a dark thing, and it's just like, whatever, heard it before. And then there's the people who really think about it, and they feel it, and then they think about it, right? Oh my God. Not a fun place to live in your head. You know what it reminds me of? BoJack Horseman. The poem from BoJack Horseman. Halfway down something. Right? Is this just a gravel mound? No, it is this one. Okay. It branches off. I can't get up there. Parkour. See, this is a butthole. We brush the butthole to get treasure. It doesn't affect me at all. The sad part is like, no matter how I take what you said, my experience whenever that happens is going to be so my own. Right? Like, people are like, we will all die alone. And I'm like, yeah? Oh. Because, like, okay, dark topic. Plug your ears. In Japan, they have, you know, a little bit of suicide epidemic problem, and some people will come together as a small group and then, like, you know, leave the planes of this world together, right? Because they don't want to be alone, right? And I was like, man, I would have never even thought that could have been a thing. I'm like, damn. The sad part is even though you're not alone, you're still fucking alone because you're in your own body. There's no two yous. No more Jenta, please. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I gotta grab the towel. It fell. Ugh. I have a towel on my chair because I'm a real gamer. No butt grooves on my greasy chair. Only towel. Why is it wet? Oh, this is the wrong one. It was clumped up. But yeah. Ain't life terrible? This is why people become influencers. I feel like every influencer realizes that they have one life, and when they die, that's it. So they're gonna party and they're gonna fuck over everybody, because guess what? The most powerful thing you can have in life is the tenacity to do anything. And that's why I do nothing. I get overwhelmed with that option. For example, losing weight. Exercising. I need to exercise and lose weight. It is literally mandatory at this point. It is that bad. I need to do it. But I don't. Even when I have every opportunity to exercise and better my health, because this is a rare occasion I can actually benefit my health, like get my health maybe in a better way than it is. Granted, usually if I exert myself, it could trigger a flare-up, but you know, that's just coming with the lay of the land. Everybody that exercises might feel sore, right? It's just I have it a little bit worse than most people. But, you know, I can still do it. And I can have a healthy body. And the only thing fucking me over is myself. I feel like I need a manager to slap me. I talked about that with my mom. I'm like, I feel like I need somebody to tell me what to do. And she's like, I can do that. And I'm like, well, you're my mom. It's different. It doesn't work. I don't know. Is that an excuse or is that like based? It's kind of I can boss you around. I'm your parent. Yeah, I don't like that. Laugh be silly. Oh my god, off Kai. Toko, thank you for saying hi. Shush, go to your game. Stop, please, please. I am playing. I am. Okay, I'm not saying any more psychological stuff. Here's a better change of topic. I watched all of Gunslinger Girl. I kept seeing it in the psychological tags, but it just never interested me. Close mic, push up now. You're making me more depressed. I'm sorry, guys. I just, you know, the greatest part about that is at least we know. Or no, that's actually the worst part. That's the worst part. We know. Sorry. Minecraft. How long did it take you to dig that gravel pit? You know, 3 existential crises later. Brother. Anyway. But yeah, I watched all the Gunslinger Girls. I got tipped by it because somebody made a short video essay, like, when the manga creator kills the anime or ruins the anime, right? I didn't watch season 2, but now I know I don't need to watch season 2. It was decent. It was decent. I was fucking annoyed that they kept, like, they would do the whole episode again. They would roll the exact whole 5 minutes. It's like, okay, we saw this is 5 minutes long of the same. It's not even a recap. They're just filling the space with the same footage. I'm like, am I going insane? What the hell? Like, anyway, Gunslinger Girl. It was nice. I enjoyed it. Before I watched Gunslinger Girl, I watched, how am I gonna say it? When is it? What is it called? Thank you for the head pats. What is it called? I watched Arcane. Oh, yay! For the first time? Or did you rewatch it, Toko? How'd you like it? You didn't start with season 2, did you? Rookie mistake. You know, there's a beauty of like watching something backwards because it makes you actually think and be like, there's no answer because it's not supposed to be answered because it was already answered. Or you know secrets before the secret's out or something. I don't know how to explain it. My brain's all over the place. Man, I tried ADHD medicine. Whatever happened to that? What happened to that, Jenta? I don't fucking know. I had too many other problems. Whatever. I had to rewatch it because I forgot all of it. I mean, fair, right? I will say this. This is actually really funny. You guys know I love fan fictions, right? Right? It is hard to find, for certain types of media like that, fan fiction that reads, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It ain't Has-Been Hotel. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't have the sexy points or something. I don't fucking know. I mean, there's Jace and, what is it? Victor and whatever. Anyways, I didn't know so many people fucking adore, what's her name? Savika. I didn't know how many people were like, "Mommy, give me." Because I was rewatching Arcane. I was like, where is everybody getting this? Like, okay, she's basically a main character in the second series, completely, kind of, right? And she was prominent in the other series, you know, like for that Vi scene. But I missed a small detail. There's so many small details in Arcane. So when Vi gets out of prison and, you know, Caitlyn's like, you need to give me this information. She's like, oh, I can give you this information. She parkours all over the town and leaving Caitlyn in the dust, and she goes and eats at like this gross buffet, and Caitlyn's disgusted. That scene. Wait, no, is it not that scene? We're talking about Savika. Why was I talking about that? Hold on, my brain's trying to connect with my thoughts. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I was right. So they're like, they got a tip from Jocko or something, the fish guy, and so they go to the brothel, right? And the brothel main lady, it's Yoda looking lady says, you know, tells her information and then says, Silco's right hand is a regular here. I never picked that up before. So Savika is a regular proprietary person going to, you know, these sexy place houses, right? And you know how Vi goes, man or woman cupcake, right? That does that. I'm like, damn, okay, I see exactly why people were like, they are on the Savika train. I missed that. That was a subtle detail I fucking missed. I don't think it's confirmed she likes just women or anything, but I mean, the implication was there. She's at least like bi or pan or something, right? I didn't expect that. That's why I like watching Arcane on repeat. I keep learning something new. It's so fun. I haven't had this fun like rewatching something since Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and that didn't really have anything, you know, hidden, you know. Bruh, spoilers. I'm sorry, but that's season 1. That's season 1. You should have done your homework. I'm not gonna apologize for that. That's season 1. I guess I could have said spoiler warning, but like you could hear me talking. You could have just muted. Don't blame me. I'm the victim. I'm sorry. But yeah, I haven't said anything about season 2. Season 2's been out for like a month. Like, come on, guys. We know how to pirate shit. Figure it out. Okay, so this is the hard part. Hi, llama. Because of this, the gravel will fall, and I don't like losing it. So I kind of just dig all the way down for safety purposes, and it's really annoying. What if I just finish this part, and then I can dig straight down? Because I don't want any of the gravel to move, or I'll lose the ability to get the stuff. Even though this stuff sucks ass. Basically, I'm playing Minecraft to distract you. This is for your distracted purposes. Details really are fun. That was a sweet bird song. Wait, what happened? I don't have my earbuds in. Oh, Echo, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. How would you feel about adding quests to the mod pack? Oh, great, now I'm bald. Thank you, Age. It's funny that you retyped it. I'm sorry. So, I'm at that point right now because I have it on peaceful, so no, like, mobs can attack me. I kind of need to, like, put on my big girl pants and just, like, you know, put it on easy because I need, like, ender pearls. And I'm pretty sure I need to go to the end, right? That whole ordeal. Like, there's resources I don't have that I need, but I have to turn it off, you know, peaceful, I think. Whatever, man. I did install 2 mods, or things to the pack. I added a shelf, which I'm actually not enjoying that one. And then I added like this quick leave thing. Let's actually go see the sun. Look at the beautiful sun. Man, I sang a really good song, and I was very proud of my performance because for the first time in a very long time, I actually tried putting soul into it. Like, I sang it once and went, you know what? I need to belt this. I feel like I still held myself back like 20%, but, you know, I'll say 80% was pretty damn good for me. And I kind of want to post it. I hope that if I did that, you know, Star doesn't think I'm not working on bettering myself for the Halloween thing. I do not want to disappoint Mama Dragon. She is a great person. Me no disappoint her. Anyway, so watch this. I forget what it's called. This is actually a terrible place to test this out because the leaves are touching everything. So how about, I think this guy's okay. And yes, I do have silk touch on my axe. Didn't mean to. Well, okay, well, if it's not touching, the leaves just disperse quicker. How about this one? This one's not touching anything else. See? And then boom. Ain't that nice? That's so fucking nice. I saw this in the Create. So there's like this guy that did like a Create series. His like name's Beardy or something. I don't fucking know. And this is like, hey, do you hate redstone? Would you like something you can kind of understand, but it's technically advanced redstone without the redstone, and you have like sandbox creative freedom? Yes or no? Okay. And this is fucking, oh my god. You can make a train. It looks so great, but I'm only on like episode 6. And it's just breaking my brain. I'm like, if I want to make that a series, playing the Create mod, where it's like you can make contraptions and stuff. But the problem is I really hate for you guys to watch me fail to understand basic knowledge you probably already understand. I don't want to put you through that torture, and I don't want to put myself through the torture. Adrian, welcome. Good morning. How you doing? I slept well. How you doing? I'm doing all right. I started the stream a little too medicated, and now it's out of my system, so. Yay. I'm using my webcam for tracking. That's why it's a little janky. Oh my fucking god, I can't believe I forgot to add the fast leaf decay. I always add it because it's good for performance. Exactly. Don't worry, I'm getting a pair. I grew some balls and I figured out how to do a click. I am stereotypical woman. I need help. Please, sir, teach me some more. I need the man to tell me how to do things. Why am I Danish? Whoops. Is that even Danish? I don't fucking know. Okay, none of these are. Boop, boop. Ah, boop, boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know, Echo, do you want to be my manager? I just had the epiphany that, like, didn't you offer, like, a server or something? Because Star is, okay, so that's what I'm confused about. If we go, hold on. I haven't saved in a while. Hold on. So let's look at this. So we have single player, multiplayer mods, and then Minecraft realms. And then we get this. Right? Is there a way to have a Minecraft realm and have the right mods for it? Or what does this say? Client incompatible. Your client is not compatible with realms. Please use the most recent version of Minecraft. I don't know what that means. Whatever. Because it would be nice. Why is she bald? It's a redeem. Toko. It's a redeem. They're here to punish me. They shave my head because they think it's cute. feel like I literally felt my brain fart. What are we talking about? I need to drink water. Jenta, how do you burp if it's just water? I can burp on command. Watch this. Okay, it's never great, but I mean, I can do it. Some people can fart on command. I'm like, how are you that confident that that's basically shitting yourself, but just without the poo coming out? Like, how, you're like a dangerous person. Stop, poop is my weapon of choice. So I kind of promised the server for someone else. Oh, I don't mind. It's just, I have questions. How does one go about, because like Star knows a little bit, but even she's like, let's just get a realm, it'll be easier or something. I don't know. I know there's a bunch of places where like for a couple bucks you can get a Minecraft realm, and then or a Minecraft server, and then there's Rin. I think she pirates a lot of stuff. And it was heavily insinuated that she just has a server for free and it's some kind of weird janky thing that she can do. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. That's magic. Teach me. I feel like that would put your IP in danger, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Isn't that the complaint? There we go. Come to mama. Look, we wouldn't have gotten a brown candle if we didn't pay attention. It pays to pay. I am so sorry for being gone for so long. Please forgive me. What? Toko, did you just copy and paste your own messages? What happened there, buddy? Buddy, are you okay? No offense, Jenta, I don't know if you have the brain power to play the I agree with you, because I'm struggling to even keep up with the guy. Like, I'm even replaying, I'm like, okay, the only reason I'm interested is because with the backpacks, I didn't know about these. I learned this from Beardy when he was playing the Create mod, because he also has the sophisticated backpacks mod, or whatever it's called, right? And he said, you can stack these. And I was like, what? So the problem with a lot of these mods, especially like the shelf mod, which he also has, that's why I got it, is that there's no tutorial. They just give you it and they're like, all right, figure it out, stupid. I'm like, you need to help me. You need to tell me, like, what am I doing? Where am I doing it? How do I connect A to B to C to D? Like, hello, brother. Anyway, I agree with you, though. Echo, I totally agree. But that's why it would be fun, don't you think? You watch me get stressed out and cringe while I fail at everything. They're like, Jenta, you've been mining dirt for like 3 episodes. I'm like, oh, that was the other thing. You can make an elevator and you can make an excavator. And then you can make trains. Like, I feel like because it's such a crazy mod, the fun is worth learning it, right? You quite literally, because like, I feel like with Minecraft, no matter what Minecraft you're playing, when you make a mob grinder, they're all kind of the same. Right? You just kind of like maybe frame it and give it a decor so it looks not just, you know, right? But it's all like the same pattern every time, right? It doesn't really change. But with the Create mod, you can basically create things like contraptions and then put them in your inventory and then just make an abomination where it's like not optimized at all, but it's like, hey buddy, that works, we'll take it, right? Like, I like that kind of sandbox experience, you know? Eh? What? LMAO, holy, that's an elevated level of body control. I kneel. Our manual fart overlord. I can't do that. I was just saying there are some people that can, and they're fucking psychopaths. Brother. Servers are super easy to use. IG, the UI, what? I guess the UI can be overwhelming. Yeah, I don't know any code. When I I have to trust people not to scam me because I'm an idiot, right? Right? Like, even you probably don't know that, Echo. I was very guarded when you sent me that the four, you know, right? Because I don't know. Times were different, not more than even 5 years ago. I put a lot of trust into your character, right? You could have easily, you know, probably done one over on me because I'm a dink donk, you know. I don't know anything. So I did think about that, and it did happen. So I appreciate you being a good character. Oh, brother. Also, what was this about me being a manager? I could probably do it, but because I technically know how to manage stuff, but I have no actual experience. Yeah, that I know. I'm sorry. That seemed a little cruel to just like throw that at you. I don't know, man. I don't know. I still need to figure out in my brain what it is I want to do, because I will admit, Echo, and don't don't inflate your ego with what I'm about to say, but like, if it wasn't for you like messaging me on Discord and then sending me the mod packs and then even asking like, hey, why you ain't streaming, I'm like, damn, he right though. Because I was playing Minecraft but not streaming it. Like I think my mom is about ready to boot me off the computer. Because she's like, you need to do something else. And I'm like, I woke up, play Minecraft, almost pass out, go to bed, think about Minecraft, pass out, think about Minecraft. Like, I want to learn. I was like a little kid thinking under the covers, like, oh, I can learn how to make a building. Like, I don't just have to hoard items. I can fail. I can try new things. Like, I was just so motivated. It's been such a long time since I've ever been motivated like that. And that's your fault. You made the BPD person have a good time, and now my mind's gonna take it away from me at some point, or my legs. I don't know. I need exercise. I don't see, that's the fun part. I'm bruising my legs because I can't sit like a normal person. I sit crisscross applesauce, or my legs behind me, or like positions that I'm gonna bruise. My legs hurt because, okay, you're like, Jenta, just put your legs on the floor. My feet just barely can put the sole of my foot on the floor because my thighs are too thick. Like, here, okay, that should be a redeem. Jenta, put legs down, because seriously. Because, okay, do you guys ever get that, like, restless, like, leg syndrome, where you're like, I need to stop sitting or, like, doing this to my legs, so you put your legs in a proper position, and then your legs are decompressing, but it feels kind of like an itch or a burn or a tickle, and you're like, ooh, I kind of want to put them under me. It's like teaching you not to suck your thumb as a baby, kind of. It's like, but I want to do it, but I can't do it, but I want to do it, but I can't do it, I want to do it, but I can't do it, you know? Thick thighs. So you sit like an autistic person. Sure. I used to sit with my ass crack halfway off the chair when I was a kid. That's how I got the scar under my eye. I fell off a chair, and I cut it, and I didn't know, but it freaked out the daycare people. It was fucking hilarious. Which is funny, because as a kid who was mortified of blood, if I had known, I probably would have been mortified. I was just annoyed she was shoving a towel in front of my face. I'm like, like, we were gonna play cards or something, me and one other kid and her, at the midget table. See, like, even now, I want to put my legs under me, and it burns. I feel like I need, like, casts, because to do this myself, okay, how about this? I put my feet on the wall. I'm a little short. Okay, we'll try this. Legs sticking out. Kind of feels nice. All right. I wish I had, like, a cam I could show you what I'm doing, but my feet are on the wall now, under my desk. That's where the cope has gone. Oh, hold on. That just makes me happy. Eat Minecraft, sleep Minecraft. I didn't want to leave. Wait, what? Hold on, Toko. I'm sorry I haven't been attentive with the chat. I'm more cognitive now. I should be paying attention to the chat. I like talking to y'all. You don't need to know code to make a Minecraft server. I'm sorry, Comfy Sandbox. What more can one ask? I mean, if you're up for it, I'm up for the experience. Don't feel bad. I woke up late because I was dreaming about playing games. Hell yeah. I don't think I was dreaming. Okay. For someone who was thinking about Minecraft, I had a dream that was, let's just say, what do you think the opposite of Minecraft is? What do you think the opposite of family friendly is? That fucking never happens. I woke up and I was like, I need to take a minute and think about what the hell that was. I'm like, how did I get that from, like, it was supposed, I am, like, dying to play Minecraft, and then my brain goes, here's some lewd. I'm like, I don't want this. Even in the dream, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Oh my god. Oh, it took an hour to just comprehend. Just ace panic, like, oh. Brother. I have from time to time, not to push them under me, I call sus. Well, to sit on them, right? Like, I'm 200 pounds. I'm way past my no weight, which was 180. I have chubby that morphed into from one fat roll into one big fat roll, and I'm just like, God, like, I need to do something, or if I don't do something, this will be my body till probably the day I die, and it'll keep getting worse. Just being realistic, right? To be healthier is to suffer willingly, and I don't have the will to do that. I want the will to do that, but I also don't want to suffer, right? That's kind of like when we went to the new primary lady for like healthcare, like 7 tests. It's like, you're screening me for the first time. Why was this never done before? Oh my god, I'm sorry. She's like, oh, this one will be just a finger prick. I have absolute trauma from finger prick. I have so I can tell you the exact time and day and appointment that I, as a child, distrusted all doctors, and I grew fear from them. Here's what not to do. Okay? I don't think this was not my mom's fault, by the way. Here's what not to do. If you have kids, tell them. I don't think my mom knew, but, you know, warn them. I don't know, some people don't want a heads up, but basically, the doctor was all nonchalant. I'm just lackadaisy doodly-doodly-doo, sitting on the thing, and he's like, all right, blah, 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 and he gets, like, this pen out, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And he's like, give me your finger, and I stick my finger out. It's like, pointer finger, and so I stick my pointer finger out, and I'm looking at it. He puts the thing there, and it stabs me. I think that's a definition of violated. Like, no warning. Like, I get it. He probably works with a lot of kids, and, like, warning them, it's better to catch them by surprise. But guess what? If I ever become diabetic, I'm gonna die. Because, like, I literally, anything that's a fingerprint, like, give me an IV. Any shot like that does not, it actually makes my body reject it because it's so mortified from the trauma of it. Like, legit. You can like, toss that med that you just had shot into your body into the trash by, I guess that makes sense, because when your adrenaline is going, right, you're pushing, you're filtering a lot more out of your system a lot quicker, right? And then you get the adrenaline crash, and it's like, whatever. But yeah, I was 7 years old. Like, I'm not even a squirmy kid, right? Because I behaved like adults are here to help. You know, I'm naive. They're here to help. There's no possible way they purposely would hurt me needlessly. There must be a reason to it. But the fact that he didn't even warm up and just went, I don't care what you say, that literally punched my brain and teeth. It is a sensory thing. It is sandpaper on skin, fucking salt on the wound. Right, I would have cried and been like whiny, but I wouldn't have moved. For the first time ever, when I was at the ER recently this year, I had to give blood and get an IV and all that jazz, you know. I've done that before. And the lady's like, wow, you're so good. You didn't even flinch. And I looked at her. And I had the epiphany. Oh, yeah, people, not everybody is like, I'm not going to add to these problems. You know, there might be people who, you know, in my world, the best thing I can do is disassociate. Basically disassociate and sit still, because if you move, you're probably going to make it worse. So it's best to just be a rock. Nobody taught me that, by the way. Nobody told me to sit still. I just knew that, right? Because I felt like it, even when the IV's in me, like the lady actually explained the IV to me. She's like, there's no needle in there. It's just a tube. It's plastic. And I was like, what? Yeah, that little thing right there. And yeah, there's no needle in you. It's just a tube. It's a flexible piece of blah, blah. And she explained that. I'm like, I've never heard that before. Ever. How many of you assumed that there was a needle in there or something, right? It's a flexible tube. But the doy, right? Like, it boggles me, man. Can we all think about that at some point in history? Some poor fucker had to experience that for the first time, and it was probably a fake. They're like, what are you doing? I don't know, man. We're trying to invent medicine. Oh my god. Jenta, I'm just gonna give you the server. I'm just made my Discord account invisible, pretend like somebody stole cables and what? Caused a power outage for a few weeks so that Echo. Okay, one, I have the Stargazer server, and and I have just this one where I dink around on. I don't know. How many people can be on it? Is it just for one person or two person? Is it me and you? Like, I don't know, man. I don't want to get in the way of Star, you know? My character's not supposed to look angry, but this is the web tracking. I will use your knowledge and expertise later if you are available. How about that, Echo? For right now, I do not need another anything Minecraft because I'm about to hit Minecraft burnout. I mean, look what I'm doing. Look at this. Does this not speak like autism? Like, what am I doing, bro? It's so dumb. What's an IV? Intravenous, I think. Is that what it stands for? An IV, you've never... What? Toko? Are you healthy? What the hell? You broke me on that one. What? Oh god, how do I explain an IV? Shit. I am not a medical professional. An IV is intravenous fluids so they can give you water straight. So they find a vein, and then they put, you know, they give you a sharp poke. Then they, oh my god, I just got a phantom sense really bad. So now I get it. They poke to break the skin, get into the vein, and then they wiggle that bendy thing into your vein. And then they take the needle out. Oh. It doesn't help knowing this information. It just makes me cringe. It was nice of her to explain it, but no. You haven't heard of it either? What? How? You guys almost made me break my own rule. How have you not been sick? To where? Well, I guess not everybody, huh? You've never had to get surgery? Because to have surgery for anesthesia, right? Unless they put you only on laughing gas, which, I don't know, fuck that. I will say this, as somebody who had the gas versus the IV, and I don't know if the gas did anything, right? When they wheeled me in the last time, also Daniel Mark, hi Mark, welcome to the stream. When they wheeled me into the operating room with all the staff and the anesthesiologist, when he said, okay, I'm gonna put the medicine in now for the IV, man, that gave me a mini panic attack. Not because of all the medical stuff, but because I had not yet experienced how this would go. And because my system was in very much fight or flight, and with all my other, you know, issues going about, I didn't know how I was gonna, like, I'm not afraid of falling asleep or the anesthesiologist thing, like, right? I'm like, if I gotta sleep, I gotta sleep, thank you, right? That's the best thing for me. Knock me out, right? The difference between the gas and the IV for me felt, I could feel it, right? The gas makes you kind of like feel it, and then you're woozy, and then you black out. You're actually awake longer than you'll remember. It actually erases your memories. It's that kind of sedative. Go figure, anesthesiologist, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of prefer the gas because it really is, it's not a build-up. It's like, oh, 1, 2, 3, right? And it's not even you're actually out at that point. You literally black out because you lose the memory. Because you're that drunk. The liquid IV for the anesthesia, it was fine. But I felt like it took an extra minute to start kicking in. And when it kicked in, I was trying to gaslight myself because they put the oxygen mask on me. They're like, we'll give you a little bit of air. And I'm like, I don't want air, I want gas, you assholes. They were very nice people. They did nothing wrong. They were very sweet. Brain, what was I doing? Anesthesiologist. Yeah, the liquid IV. Anesthetic through the IV. I had to gaslight myself and tell, like, the air mask is the gas. I was coping. I was awake for like a minute and a half, and I didn't enjoy that. I just would have wanted to be knocked out, you know. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta catch up. I rambled for a little bit. Gotta kick that E button so I can scroll up here. Oh my god, you guys were talking some shit. I'm about 30-ish. People think it's a what? What? It's about 30-ish people. Oh, 30-ish people. You're not okay. I thought you were telling your age, and I'm like, Echo. Brother. It's a premium server. How much does a server like that cost? Because, like, I have the money. Like, Star has the money. I have the money. Like, we just point us in the right direction so we don't fuck up. That's all we need. Right? That's all we need. Just tell us. Tell us where to go. Well, we got the monies. It's just, you know, we a little bit girly, dumb blonde. Fortnite default dance. Also, OMG, you just reminded me about a super fucked up thing about my best friend. So he has trauma associated with, oh god, male doctors, which I was understanding of, but they almost did something fucked up. See, that's also the thing. There's a lot of horror stories about anesthetics. There's actually a whole kink for it. Like, you know in movies when somebody chloroforms somebody, it ain't 1, 2, 3, you're out. You can be 1, 2, 3, you're out, wake up, be fine, and then pass out again, and then 2 days pass. And you're like, I have no memory of what just happened. What day is it? Chloroform stays in your system, and it can affect everyone's system drastically because it's a longer anesthetic that can make you be asleep longer. It's kind of like ketamine, right? I think people know ketamine for the recreational drug, use of it, but like for people with chronic pain, it actually kind of resets our brain temporarily. It's not a cure, where it does take away all of the pain because you're so out of it, right? Your whole brain gets smoothed over. I don't have experience with this. I followed a content creator called Chronically Jackie. She has passed away a long time ago, just before COVID. Thank God, she would not have survived. This is a really weird thing to say, but I looked up to her. She can actually only have ketamine because she has so many, like she has a binder full of medical information, which helped organize my health stuff, because she taught, like, here's what you can do, and if we go to the ER, here's what you can give your doctors, here's what you can print out, here are some resources. It was so helpful. But yeah, she can only be, not only be, she always asks, can I be on ketamine? Put me out with ketamine. The reason they do not like ketamine in a medical operation is because you would have to stay at the hospital longer. Basically. Because ketamine takes a very long time to wear off. Right? You'll be taking a very long nap. Like I said, there are people who do chloroform, and that takes 2 days to get out of their system. That's fucking nuts. It's nightmare. Nightmare. Okay. Anyway, what were we talking about? Gatorade? What? That's a hiccup burp. But with straw. Scroll up and chat. I did, Toko. What'd I miss? I explained it. Hold on, I'm scrolling down, y'all. Pass the gas. Boimo. Your name isn't Boimo. How do I phonetically say your name, Boimo? I haven't been on Minecraft for a month and Discord. Good. Healthy behavior. Never stop. Always be. What? I don't know what the fuck is that. Jenta, can I continue the story? Yeah, continue the story. I like learning shit because, oh my god. Oh my god. Medical horror stories, huh? Right? Yeah, me tell yo. Why would you pay money when I can just give you one? Don't waste your money, dummy. Well, how do you, get it, ding ding? Where do you get your stuff? You just create it? You're like, you do some warlock spells in a spellcaster circle and summon a server? Where do you get your stuff? Because, a server is a dormant PC, right? That stores information. So it's kind of like a PC without any monitor, right? Something like that? I don't know. You just flatlined my brain on that. More cheese, more holes. What the hell you saying? It's alright. I love how people pronounce it differently. Aw. Well, as long as you're not annoyed, I guess. But, I mean, it's the same thing with Obi. Her name's not Obi, it's Obe. Abe. Abe? Abe or Obe, I don't know. Obi is so, like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, my sister. Star's my sister. Ray's my brother. Well, technically, whoa, hold on. Ray is technically a fusion. I don't know. They're my sibling. No gender role specified. What else is there? There's Obi, there's Star, there's me, there's Ray. And there's gonna be another one, which I'm like, oh brother. I I did not mean to like I feel like I have a curse where I find really good people to work with and I get them some really good business and I make sure to always tip them because like we came to an agreeable term, but it still felt too cheap. I just need to make sure it wasn't a scam and that they did the stuff and then I paid them what they're actually worth in a tip, basically, right? Um, it's me withholding my kindness to make sure it's legit. That's just the way I function, I guess. What was it talking about? I don't remember. Anyway. Man, so, okay, this is kind of unrelated to everything we were talking about. Okay, so Off Kai has their tickets on sale. It's in California. I said that like it was weird. It's in California. It's gonna be in June. If I saved up all my money now, I might have like 1,600, and 600 of that might have to go to a ticket. I don't even know. I would probably only be able to go for one day, and then I'd have to hop on a flight. Plus, I have to find an Uber. So like no hotel with an Uber in California, San Diego. That's just a lot. That's just so much. I really want to go to the VTuber convention. I really, really, really want to. I would have to do so. Okay, it's like a dream. Okay, like I was saying earlier in the stream, like you have one life, you gotta live it, and I've been wasting mine. I'm like, man, I should be trying to do the things I want to do because at any moment that could be done. Like that's it. Um, It's kind of like when I missed out on the round one, which, by the way, they're teasing at restocking the plushies. They're restocking the coasters, and they said, huh, more coming soon. And I literally, I commented and said, I need you to give us warning because it's a 4-hour drive from where I live, and there was nothing left by day 2. Like, brother. I just want to experience it myself. Anyways, I lost my tangent. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I keep losing the plot. Where am I? What am I doing? I don't remember. Y'all need to tell me when I'm being dumb. I don't remember shit. I'm partnered with a Minecraft server hosting company. Whoa! What the heck? How? So sorry. Age doesn't matter, but my instinct was like, how old are you? I mean, technically a 12-year-old could do that. It's shady as fuck, but I guess a 12-year-old could also do that. Oh my god, my brain. I'm glad you guys get entertainment out of me. I know sometimes we get very... what is it? Solden? Solden? I don't know the word. We get a little bit too real. Brother. Anyways, my friend was super sick and didn't want to go to the doctor, so his mom forced him. By the way, he is biologically a she. He was booked for a male doctor and and I kid you not, he casually told me that if the doctor tried to treat him, he would accuse, oh my god, and threaten to never talk to them again. What? What? 1 second. Alright, I'm back. I gotta reread that. Sorry, Mama Jenta just woke up and said hi, and the dog got in here, and we gotta get the dog out. I kid you not, he casually told me that if the doctor tried to treat him, he would accuse him. Oh my god. And I threatened to never talk to them again and block them on everything. Hell yeah. So, I'm just gonna say mental illness and just cap it on that. Like, that's just layers of, like, irresponsible, stupid, fucking dumbass. Like, okay, breaking that down is just gonna mess with people. But yeah, you did the right thing. How about that? You did the right thing. How about that? You made a good judgment call. By the way, finish my breaky. I'll be going now. Oh, bye, boy, ma. Bye-bye. They tried to say I was being unreasonable for some reason. I had to tell them how they could ruin someone's life and all the yeah. Like, Christ. Jeez Louise. There needs to be, like, a red flag list, right? Like, I just, like, I'm such an idiot. It took me so long in my life to, like, figure out, like, people that get convicted for crimes that they did not committed, and they spent, like, 25 years behind bars, and then they finally have, like, a retrial, and it's like, you're free to go. You know, you never should have been here. I'm gonna sound like a Trump person for a hot second. In my America, there should never be a time when a person who did not commit a crime, but the person that did say they committed a crime, should not be the one in jail. For every year they wasted their lives behind the bars because of your false provocations and declarations, you are hereby sentenced to the jail for as long as they were. Or the prison, I guess. Prison's long term, I think. Like, that just makes sense. Right? If you wasted like, that's 20, that is literally, if he lives for 100, that's a quarter of their life. But most likely it's more of 2/3 of their life you fucking wasted. There should be no reason they can't be prosecuted. Literally, another one happened recently where this lady, like, apologized and she was crying, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you need to go to jail. Like, you can cry and sob and be like, I have babies, I have No. No. Justice is served both ways. You are now the criminal. Like, fuck you. Seriously. Okay, I'm gonna say this. If that was me, I just would have found a way to kill myself. I wasn't gonna stay there for 25 years. Fuck that shit. Especially knowing I didn't do anything. I don't think I could live in my body, because I would probably go into psychosis being like, did I do the thing? Did I do the thing? You know? Like the fucking crime is gaslighting me I did not commit, right? So fucked. They need to be in jail. Prison. Prison for life. You ruined a man's life. For what? 'Cause you a bitch? Sorry. Right? The sword swings both ways. I'm on the side of logic. If you illogical, I ain't dealing with you. What the hell is this? Where am I? But yeah, that's my little rant for the day. Based. Thank you, Mort. But yeah. I try not to say stuff, like, about my opinions like that, because it's like, it's better to, oh my god, hold on, I gotta get on a tangent. I was watching a video by this British guy who did a video about, like, vegans, and them vegans getting owned, you know, trying to argue their case, and then, you know, the person proves that they're full of shit, and they just try to double down, but even, because they're smart enough to know they fucked up, so they're just kind of sitting there taking it, and they're like, oh shit, right? Anyway, one of the guys that was being interviewed by a vegan or something, he's like, he was very southern, and it basically boiled down to, he said, He says, you want to do change for the world? You want to make a difference? You should kill yourself. That's one less person. That's 100%. That makes a difference. I was like, holy shit. He's fucking right. You want to make a difference? Kill yourself. Because then that's one less person. Holy like, usually when you hear something that outlandish, there's no logic behind it, right? It's like, you're like, oh, you're just saying shit. No, like, I thought about it. And I'm like, holy shit. That was fucking incredible. Oh my god. Props to the old man. May he live for many a millennia. So based. I'm not even against vegans. It was just suggested to me, and I'm like, oh boy, where are we going with this? You know, I'm like, whatever gives me entertainment today, I guess. It's just that he did a free run and said, Aura, kill yourself. Oh my god. I love worlds. Okay, this is gonna be out of pocket too, unrelated to the topic that I just said, but I want to try to play League for the first time. I know nothing about League. League looks like one of those games that has far too many buttons, and I understand none of them. So, should I play League? What if I made League a dono goal? Like, I literally legit never have attempted to... Is it a download? Do you download League of Legends? Is it free to play? So then why... So there's skin... Okay, here's everything I know. So there's skins, cosmetics. So think of it in Idolmaster terms. So it's like outfits. You pay for outfits, which makes sense, okay. Is it a gacha? Why are they expensive? I heard like some of the skins are like $250, right? So I can argue Idolmaster Million Life Theater Days is worth it because you get to see the girls dance in their new outfits. In League of Legends, your character is so small, you'll never see them, no matter what form they're in, right? That's my perspective on it, because I don't know how League works. It looks exhausting. It looks confusing as hell and exhausting. I could probably figure out how to fucking do steampunk overlord shit before I know how to do League. Oh, brother. Chat, do you need to download a game to... What? Chat, do you need to download a game to play the game? What the hell does that mean? Echo. Echo. What you saying, Echo? I'm standing here before my idol as your devoted, your disciple. And then... Man, I want to release my singing of that on Spiel. It's not the greatest, but I was very proud of it. I probably didn't use the right filter, but you know, live and learn, I guess. Cat Girl Jesus, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm your type. Oh, I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, no, not. Okay, what's the button? There we go. I'm your type, aren't I? Purple hair cat girl. With yellow eyes, too. It's fucking incredible. Catbo? You're gonna try to put a catbo on me? You should play Marvel Rivals. No, I want to try to play League of Legends. I don't know how. Like, is it even... So, okay, this is what I'm confused about. From the sounds of it... There's farming mechanics? I thought it was just a battle royale. You go in, battle. Do they actually have, like no, you took my hair, you bastard! You fucking... Ralph? Rafe? Talix. I'm gonna call you Talix. Hi, Talix. Welcome to the stream. Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, ¿y tú? That's all I know. It might not even been the right Spanish, but you know what? That's all I know. You have to download the launcher. Hey, Cookie Bow! It doesn't quite work when I had it sideways. where was I again? You have to download the launcher to play League, but I wouldn't recommend playing it such a time. You know, you saying that, okay. I'm curious. Hold on, we're not even playing Minecraft anymore. Let me just save. Let me save Minecraft real quick. Save and quit. We're going on an adventure together, chat. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky, little Stein. Okay, cool. I'm Asmongold. Alright, I am gonna Google League of Legends for the first time in my whole entire life. Here we go. League, how do I spell League? League. One of you guys typed it in the chat. How do you fucking spell League? L-E-A-G. That looks like such a fake word. I can read it, but reading it. League of Legends. League of Legends homepage. You guys wanna... Oh, you wanna see this with me? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I made a new screen. Gaming? No. I guess I gotta make one. Blah, 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 add. Is it window capture? We'll just go with it. Yeah. Put this behind me. Alright, everybody, are you ready to dig into League of Legends? I'm assuming this is correct. Never been on this before. Where do I go? Game? Some images detail on this page will no longer be accurate in season 2024. What? Learn the basics. Yes, please. I don't know shit. What is League of Legends? League of Legends is a team-based strategy. Oh. Strategy. Something I don't do. Whoops. There are 2 teams of 5 powerful champions facing off to destroy the other's base. Choose from 140 champions to make an epic plays. Secure kills, take down towers as you battle your way to victory. Okay, so that's... I was right. It is a battle royale, in a way. Destroy the base. Your Noxus enemy Noxus. Your Noxus is where minions spawn. Behind your Noxus is the fountain, where you can quickly replenish health and mana and access the shop. Clear the path. Your team needs to clear at least 1 lane to get to the enemy Nexus. Oh, it's Nexus. Blocking your path are defense structures called turrets and inhibitors. Each lane... Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired already. Okay, this jungle thing I heard about with the whole Niji Sanji thing. In between the lanes is a jungle where natural monsters and jungle plants reside. The 2 most important monsters are Baron Nashor and the Drakes. Kill these units grants unique buffs for your team and can also turn the tide. Okay. This just seemed like work. Oh my god. What the hell? Choose your lane. There are 5 positions that make up the recommended team. What? Positions. Top lane, jungle. Mid lane, bot lane, support. You know what? I'll be support. I would be support. I'd be support. Because fuck the rest of that shit. Champions in the top lanes are the tough solo fighters, not me, of the team. It's their job to protect the lanes and focus on enemies, blah, 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 blah. Power up your champ. This is the part I don't get. Champions get stronger by earning experience to level up and gold to buy more power items as the game processes. I thought it was like a building thing where it's like, I'm a level 3000 dragon and you're you're level 3. I'm gonna decimate you with stats. Don't play. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta catch up. Hi Jenta, I'm sick. It's my day off, so guess who gets to sleep all day? You. Jenta, do you not know League's reputation? I know the toxicity, and the top League players all look like, yeah. Impressive considering how old the game is. Marvel Rivals has Jeff the Land Shark. Yeah, what was that about? Who's Jeff the Land Shark? League of Legends does not have Jeff. Okay, blah blah. Sharks are just the cats of the sea. After this, look at Marble Rivals. Okay. Catgirl Jesus, 5v5 game. Go to the opposite corner and kill them, says Marth. See, the game sounds boring just reading. See, this is when it gets fucking... Like, what's all this shiz? Unlock your... Oh my god, I'm so tired. What is this? Login rewards? For fucking what? Why does their website look like piss? You guys had $1 million through another... What the hell is it? Meet some of the champions. Discover more champions. Is there, like, a champion test I can take to see what kind of champion I am or should be? Patch notes. Champions. We'll go to champions. So here, this bitch I've seen everywhere. Why is the image just so poor? Why is it pixelated? Role, mage, assassin, difficulty. Like to fight her or use her? Okay. Oh, this is cute. There's other art. Not a fan. Oh god, there's a lot of art. Hold on. Whoa, she's been around for a while. Midnight Air. Okay. Oh. Academy? Oh, her. Okay. Wait, is that... That's not Echo. KDA. There she is. Na 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 na. You gotta da da dum bum bum blow your mind. Never give it na 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 na. What's Prestige? I don't really care for it. She has short hair. So you have Sakura Blossom kimono looking bish. This is my favorite. I'm Echo. Not you, Echo. You know what I was saying. Ooh, mommy? Mommy. Alright, well, she was something, I guess. Who else we got? Oh, they're an alpha. Mbessa. I know she's new. Who's Annie? Medium mage support. Okay. Wait, how the fuck does this tiny little creature fit into the lore of League? Huh? Ooh, I love it. I love it. Holy shit. Was this Little Red Riding Hood? That's adorable. Okay, he takes up way too much of the picture. Is that like her? Snow. Bear Frankenstein. Panda Annie. That's cute. This one looks really... Sweetheart Annie. What is this? Piltover? Hextech Annie. I like this one. Man, she's been around. Super Galaxy Annie. Anniversary. Alright, let me close Forge. I forgot to close it. This is crazy. Sorry, I'm admiring the art here, y'all. I like Annie. She's just a normal girl. Does she have lore? Where's the lore? Oh, it's right here. I completely skipped it. Dangerous, yes, disarming, precocious. Annie is a child mage with immense pyromatic powers, even in the shadow of the mountains north of Noxus. She is a magical outlier. Her natural ability for I'm so tired. I'm sorry, guys. My entertainment value dips real quick. Squirrel Girl solos, Penny Parker solos. What are you talking about? I like this one. Oh, Aurora looks adorable. Blair. I like Blair. I already know I like Blair. I know a lot of people are saying, how does Camilla fit into the lore now? So here's Echo. What other skins does Echo have? Whoa, difficulty high. Assassin mage? Oh, so he is magic. Let's see your cards. Oh, this is from a different view. Wait, no, they just flipped it. Didn't they just flip it? They flipped it. That's cheap. You cheap. Ew. I like that one better. Now we're talking. Isn't this arcane? Firelight Echo. Best Echo. Star Guardian Echo? So what's this whole Star Guardian shiz? Like, where's the lore? I need to know. Universe? Is that where I need to go? Hold on. Ooh, Blair. The Retained Hunger. Who's this? Milo? You look so cute. I have no idea where I am right now. Vi if man. So wait, is this like a whole fucking book? What am I looking at here? Okay, I've heard a lot about this Teemo guy. Aurora. Do they have like a thing? Oh, no, I guess not. Latest. Who the fuck's this beautiful guy? Femboy looking. I think it's Twink, but you know, femboy. Who the hell is this? Read a biography. What the hell? Heimerdinger. What the hell are we doing? He looks so emo. Oh. Like, I'm into it, but like, oh my god. I'm like into it, but not. What? League only has like 2 good characters, Yumi and Lulu. I've heard of Lulu. Let's see. Champions. Start A to Z. Newest region. Let's see if we can get to Lulu. I like Blair personally. And it's not because of the feet. I know about the feet. Oh, she's adorable. Gwen is so cute. I also have partial to Heimerdinger. So there's the guy we just saw. So you said Lulu. I really hate default Jinx. Arcane Jinx is just the best. Katarina. Oh, Liliana. I like. She's a centaur. That's very cute. Oh, this bitch. Oh fuck. Why do you like her? She's a little annoying, though. You think she can't even die. Lux. I've heard her name before. Morgana's cute. I literally saw the person that animated this art. I don't know if they were paid to, but they did. It's on YouTube. Her name's Neko? Nico? Neko? There's Oriana. Poppy? I think I like Poppy. Did I hit the other one yet? Where's the other one? You said Lulu and Yumi. Yumi's gonna be at the bottom. Alphabetical order. Oh, she's hot. Ooh, Senna, also hot. Also, Seraphina. I like her. This looks stupid. Hatsune Miku. Timu. Oh god, he ain't no wearing no pants. Man, Violet ugly. Ooh, Vex. I like Vex. What'd you say? Who is it? Yumi? Did I miss the Y yet? There's Victor. There's Warwick. Kitty! Oh, it's the cat! Oh, that's her name! I know of her! That's so cute! Cats are made of twilight tricks. Dogs are made of barks and sticks. Oh my god, that's so cute. That is adorable. Alright, guys. I need to eat and get to bed. I have successfully... Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. You were here in double because of this. Oh, brother, I'm sorry. Oh. Well, shit. I'm so sorry about that. No wonder you said you were seeing double. God damn it. Well, we can't win them all. I wasn't really supposed to be streaming anyways. We didn't hear double? Oh, okay. I hope so. Because, like, whoops. Somebody said they were hearing double. So, I'll see after the vibe. But I need to go. I need to go. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for bed and stuff. So, thank you guys for spending time with me. We didn't accomplish much outside of beating a flare-up, which is great, and fighting against meds. We're doing a lot better now. So, yeah, I will be seeing you guys in a while. It's a while. Alright, I was seeing y'all. Toodaloo. Wrong button, dumbass.